So welcome back, everybody. We are in episode number 24. It is still the month of Lipan. It is the 9th of the month in the wee hours of the morning. It's just past 1 a.m. in the city of Zadash. We're actually outside of the city of Zadash in the forests to the west at Shinebright's treehouse. So in the last session, the party had hatched a plan to save Shinebright the sheep and polymorph him back to his elf form. But that would require avoiding Guz, the half-orc assistant of Shinebright's former apprentice Noke, who has recently taken up residence in Shinebright's former treehouse. So where we left off, the party was actually all in different positions. So how we'll narrate this first part is I'm going to go in order and give you each a turn. So where we left off, Silren was inspecting what was going on in the main platform of the treehouse by peeking under the front door, specifically looking for Noke's footsteps, and they couldn't see any. Standing about 10 feet behind Silren was Emir, just kind of waiting, about to draw a weapon, wondering what was going on. Bat had crept up onto the window of the library, and currently Bat is the only one who can see a hideous creature just inside the door. The creature is at least 8 to 10 feet wide, with numerous mouths. All seem like they're moving and murmuring things. Different eyeballs, really big eyeballs of different shapes, blinking, tearing up, opening and shutting, and saliva pooling everywhere on the wooden floor. Sibo had crept up upon the roof of this library room, and unbeknownst to him, is actually directly over where this murmuring mouth monster is. But Sibo doesn't know this yet. Partially why a lot of the characters don't know what's going on is Melody had cast a silent spell, and all of these creatures are in the radius of the silent spell. And where is Melody, you ask? Melody had climbed the trunk of the treehouse and has sneakily opened the bedroom door, looking for the wand of polymorph under the pillows, but it's not there. And before she could leave the bedroom, the door across from it, which goes to the salon, had opened up, and there was Noke, who had called out, "Who's in my room?" And Melody ran to hide behind the dresser. And that's where we're going to pick up, first with this interaction between Noke and Melody. So Melody, what would you like to do?
Melody is going to... I think she's just going to stay quiet and to try and hide.
Can you make a stealth check, please?
Yes.
Noke is... you can't see this, but Noke is, very silent. You can tell somebody outside is breathing, just waiting.
Is the Path Without Trace still active?
I don't think so.
Then that's a 17.
Okay.
And my silence spell lasts 10 minutes. I don't know how long has passed.
So your silence spell still has a few more minutes. Melody, you can hear Noke murmuring, I don't know if anybody is there in my room. And you hear some rustling under his robes. And Melody, you can see a ray of light shoot into the room, hitting the bed. Within an instant, the bed begins to change dramatically. The foot of the bed and the mattress start tearing open and ripping apart, forming into splinters. In fact, forming the shape of a mouth. The headboard of the bed, the posts of the headboard, fuse together to form a long wooden tail. And bursting out of both sides of the mattress are two large white wings. Directly in the center of the bed, a small, it's not small actually, it's a large white head that looks kind of like a dragon bursts out of the mattress. It looks as if this creature has been polymorphed into a baby dragon of some kind. And this frightens you terribly, Mel.
Oh.
The creature, however, does not see you and does not detect you, and it changes into the shape of a bolt and shoots through the ceiling of the bedroom, causing wood and bricks to fall into the space where the bed once was. It makes the loudest noise, which, if there were other creatures outside, maybe Finithir, other creatures could hear that noise, and even from a distance would be able to detect that there's a weird white creature with wings that has just flown into the air. It's you can't quite totally see where it is anymore from where you are, from where you're hiding, Melody, but you can hear that it's roaring and squawking, and it disappears from your eyesight.
Wow. But the bed is now gone.
The bed is now gone.
I'm going to stare at the ceiling and then, peek out around the corner to see if I can spot Noke.
The door to the salon is open, and you do not detect Noke having walked into the salon. You don't detect any creatures coming in your direction. But, Melody, you do hear footsteps coming from the library, which is the room directly to your east. And on somewhere above the roof of this platform, you can hear the wings beating of this dragon bed creature.
Is the fireplace burning?
The fireplace is currently burning, yes.
Can I stealth around the room, however necessary, to reach the burning fireplace?
Okay.
And prestidigitate it out.
Yeah. So you knock out the fire, you snuff the fire, and there's now no more smoke emanating from the chimney.
And I'd like to cool down the hearth and the chimney and climb up and...
Climb up the chimney?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that. We're going to pause there as you climb the chimney and move to Silren and Emir next. Silren and Emir, what would you like to do? Now remember, you're still in this area of silence, so you haven't detected anything that had happened between Melody, Noke, or this bed.
Yes. I thought you said we could see the figure coming out of the roof.
Melody could.
Oh, okay. We couldn't see that?
Actually, let me take that back. Could you have seen? Yeah.
I
You can. You can see something has burst out of the bedroom with wings and is flying in the air. You don't know what it is.
Okay.
It doesn't look happy though. I can tell you that.
All right. I look to Ymir and I look to Bat and I gesture to the door and I make an okay sign and I flex my face like a question, okay.
Okay to go in?
They can interpret it how they want.
Okay, so we'd actually, Emir and Bat both make an insight check real quick.
Okay.
See if you can interpret Soren's gestures.
I rolled a 9.
9? Okay.
That's a 7 for me.
Soren, I'm not sure your party members understand your gestures.
I point to Bat and I point at the window and then I point to myself and I point to Ymir and I point towards the door. And then I make a motion on my hand and I hold up 5 fingers and 4 fingers and 3 fingers and 2 fingers and I pull out my knife and I look to Bat and I make an expecting face.
Okay.
Just bum rush the door, I guess.
Are you trying to say? Do you need me to tell you how many people are in there?
I cannot verbally communicate what I need from you.
Yeah.
I hold after counting down. I don't move into the door. I hold my hand up and I look at Bat.
So, Bat, remember, you're the only one who can see this weird monster with all these mouths and mouths and eyes.
I'm gonna do like a no sign with my hands, like cross my hands, like my arms like an X, so he knows not to go in.
Okay.
I make a Donkey Kong taunt gesture, and I put my hands up and I raise my shoulders and I shake my head like what?
I'm gonna do like the motion of like putting your hands together to like imitate like a monster jaw. I'm trying to explain a very specific. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
The baby shark motion.
I regret. Yeah. Basically. But I don't like that. No.
I do a motion and I say baby shark. Daddy shark, mama shark, grandma shark? Which one?
I shoot him with my gun.
I whip out my Glock.
Emir, what are you? Emir, you're watching your party kind of communicate about all this.
You're watching your party slowly go insane.
It seems that Silrin had wanted to go in through the front door, and Bat is saying no. So, Emir, what do you do?
Also, can we see Sibo from here, or is he out of line of sight?
He's out of line of sight because he's on the roof, so he's way above you.
I didn't know if he was on the roof and potentially looking down at us, or if he was just like towards the middle of it.
He might be able to see, like he probably could see Emir because Emir is so tall. So I'm using mental math. Emir and Sibo are probably the only two in that section who can see each other. Just because Emir is so tall, Emir could look up and see Sibo.
I guess I'm going to sort of approach Silver and Bat, not necessarily try to like plow through the door. Like I don't know. Yeah, probably not plow through the door, but sort of walk up to them and see if I can like hold up my hands in a questioning gesture, like what's going on.
Okay.
All right, I point to the door and I point under the door and I make a monster hand gesture, and then I sort of step to the side and gesture for Ymir to walk in front of me. And I point to the door, and then I cover my ears and I cover my mouth. And I point to Ymir, and I make a ripping open a door gesture, I guess. I don't really know how else to describe that, but I feel like and I point to Bat, and I make a gesture where I'm pulling something up and then like diving forward, and I point to the window.
So Emir, could you and Bat both make an insight check to see, once again, you can understand. This time I'm going to let you do this with advantage, because you're kind of sussing things out and eliminating things that Soren is not saying at this point.
My first roll was a natural 20.
Okay, so Emir kind of figures out what Soren means. Bat, what about you?
11.
Can I just verbally explain to Brett what I was trying to say?
Yeah.
What I'm basically saying is you go at the door and I step behind you on the bridge, and you and Bat go in at the same time since it's silenced, so we don't need to worry about making a sound. And you go in at the same time, and we just start and we try to ambush the monster.
Alright.
And I also pull out my bow.
Okay.
And I point it at the door and ready it to shoot the first enemy I see as soon as the door opens.
Right. So does the door open inward or outward, or does that really matter? Because I was
outward towards where you are. So
Right.
Emir, currently you're the one at the front door.
Yeah. So yank the door open and ready my axe. I don't know if anything's gonna try to jump at me.
So before you do that, I want to give Sibo an action. Sibo, you're still within this area of silence. You can't hear anything that's going on, but you're on the roof. You can feel some vibrations underneath you that's kind of telling you something is in this room that's moving. You don't know what or how many. But Sibo, you did see this humongous white-winged creature fly through the bedroom ceiling. And it's flapping its wings, and it's looking at you, and it's starting to come slowly fly. It's almost floating closer and closer to you. It's about 40 feet away from you in the air at this point. And this is a frightening creature. What do you do?
Wait, so it detects me?
Oh. You can make a stealth check, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, why don't you make a stealth check?
Still with past that a trace.
Yeah, I see that.
How tall is the tree? I was imagining Sibo was like 50 feet above us, but if he's still in the silence area, then probably not as tall as I
So
imagine.
the entry platform is 10 feet off the ground. This walkway will lead you up a little bit. So this main platform is about 30 feet off the ground from the ground. So it's about 10, 15 feet up from the entry platform. Then the bedroom is another 10 feet kind of going up from the main platform.
So I got 31 with the additional 10.
So this creature doesn't see you, Sibo, but it has landed on the roof.
And I can see it, right?
You can see it. Yes.
How big is this thing?
It's about 8 to 10 feet wide. You've never seen a creature like this before. You can definitely tell it's magical because nothing like this exists in nature.
So compare this creature to a mirror.
It's taller and wider than a mirror. Significantly.
Okay. So it's huge
It's
compared
huge.
to my size.
It's at least 20 times bigger than you, I would estimate. About 20 times bigger than you. It's huge.
Okay. So, all right, and then what is it? So it's just landed, and then
It's landed on the roof, and it's just kind of like pacing on the roof.
I don't know. Can I get closer without getting detected?
You could try.
So is that another stealth check?
It would be another stealth check, yeah. So right now, yeah, how much closer do you want to get?
I'm gonna try to go on its back, whatever it's facing. Maybe not. So I'm trying to go around and maybe get closer. So you said it's about 40 feet away from me?
Yeah.
I want to get halfway there, so 20 feet closer.
So you want to close the gap between you and the bed.
Yes, I want to observe like what this creature is, try to investigate. I got 27.
For stealth?
Yes.
Yeah. It doesn't see you.
Okay. So as I get closer to the creature, do I see anything noticeable, or do I see anything like distinctive about the creature?
Well, you see many distinctive things about the creature, but one new feature that I hadn't mentioned to you before, now that you're so close, you see that when it breathes out, that it's like feathers and splinters that come out of its nostrils and out of its mouth.
And
It's breathing
does it look like
splinters.
it's in pain as it does it, or
No, just looks like that's
it looks
how it breathes.
natural?
As natural as a dragon made out of the bed could look.
Now here's the question. Is this creature a dragon or a construct? That doesn't actually affect anything I can do. It's just
Yeah,
Curious
I don't know if
question.
it.
And is there anything else do I see in my peripheral?
I mean, tell me
besides
what
this
else you're
creature?
looking for.
I'm trying to look for a mirror. I'm also trying to look for like other creatures around, perhaps.
I mean, so it's nighttime. It's quite dark. I think you do have dark vision.
Yes, I do have dark vision.
So, I mean, you would be able to tell that there are other nighttime creatures about. Could be birds, insects, I don't know. Sibo, you have walked closer to the bed, which means now Emir is out of your eyesight. You can't see him anymore.
Okay. Do I So besides this magical creature, is there any like small creatures around me, like chipmunk or squirrel or
Yeah, we can say
whatever
there's a
around?
squirrel.
I'll stay put for now.
So, where we left off, I believe Melody had extinguished the fire in the hearth and was climbing the chimney. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so you're going to need to do an athletics check for me, climbing.
That is a 17.
So you've made your way up about halfway through this sooty, sort of ashy chimney, and you can almost see the moonlight coming out the top. You'll need to crawl up another 10 feet. If you can make it one more athletics check, please.
Can I first prestidigitate the chimney and myself clean so that it's
Yes,
easier to like
you
grip
can.
on the wall thing?
Yes, you can.
And that is a 12.
Yeah. So Melody, you've made your way to the very top of the roof. You can see this bed dragon. You can also see Sibo is directly east of you, about 20 paces. Actually, that's not true. Sibo's been hiding, so you can't see Sibo either, actually. I'm sorry. But you can see the dragon.
I would like to not stealth and approach the dragon and try and speak to it in a hushed, like quiet, calming voice and just say, "Shh, it's okay. Hello. I know it's scary. You just came into existence. It's all good." And try and like calm it down. And
How close to the dragon did you get?
walking closer and then just kind of judging how things are going by its reaction. And if things go downhill, or if the dragon looks scared, I will stop, and until then, I will just keep walking.
Okay, so you're about 10 feet away from the dragon now. It's sitting on the roof, not so far from you. And do you want to get closer, or is it 10 feet enough?
Is it calming down?
Doesn't seem to have changed its mood at all.
Does it seem antagonistic towards me?
Make an insight check.
12.
You're really not sure, but you've also never seen a creature like this before. You might surmise that it's probably antagonistic towards anything except maybe its creator.
I'm gonna try anyways. I'm gonna approach it further.
Okay.
And try and calm it down, befriend it. I'm going to approach it as non-threateningly as I can and try and calm it down. Kind of make it clear that my hands I'm not going to reach towards it. Just going to make it clear that I don't have any weapons. And gently speak to it. It's okay. I know it's scary to be so weird. Let me help you. Are you hurt? Is everything all right?
It looks at you, and the part of the mattress that is its mouth starts to turn into a grin. Its nostrils start sputtering out more like bed feathers, and the dragon lunges forward and bites you in the arm. It was a successful hit, and it strikes you for 14 points of piercing damage.
All right. Well,
Can everybody please roll initiative?
16.
18.
17. Hey, we're all lined
6.
up.
Shut up.
Sibo, what'd you get?
I got 5.
All right, so Melody, this is going to be an interesting map because right now I'm going to mark everybody who's on the roof with a brown sticker. And so Sibo is on the roof, Melody's on the roof. Melody's just been badly bitten by this bed dragon creature, and this dragon is on the roof. The bed just had an action. Emir, you're actually next to act. And Melody, you have about a minute left on your silence, so you can choose at any point to, if you want to remove it or cast it. I mean, on your turn, you can cast it again if you wish, but it's up to you.
I don't know. I don't know. Am I looking? I don't say that. I've ripped the door open. I'm staring at, I don't know, crazy, spooky, I don't know what you want to call this.
Yeah, it's a crazy spooky. It has like more than a dozen mouths, all these eyes all over it, on its what looks like its stomach, what looks like its head. Some of the eyes are blinking, some of them are crying, the mouths are murmuring different things. But the problem is you can't quite hear it because you're in this area of silence.
Okay,
but the monster
sure.
definitely
But are
sees
these
you.
mouths gibbering?
You could say that. Emir, the creature definitely sees you, but you can still move, you can attack, you still have things you can do on your turn.
I think I'm just gonna throw a throwing axe at it and look at yeah, look at Soren here and hope that there's other plans besides just throw things at it.
Okay, go ahead and make
shrug.
an attack roll.
Also, could I use my prepared action?
Yeah, when it's your turn.
I rolled a 12.
Well,
Well,
unless it affects Emir.
Well, I prepared my action to shoot the creature as soon as the first enemy I see as soon as the door opens.
Okay.
So this would be a reaction that I use on Ymir's turn if it's an action that I prepared on my
Oh,
turn.
you're allowed to use your reaction on Emir's turn.
If you use your action to prepare to do something, then yeah.
So does that happen before Emir makes his attack roll?
I think so, yeah. Because it would be as soon as he opens the door, I would shoot, and then he would be able to start attacking.
And then
I mean,
do you still take a turn after?
Yeah. It affected last round because I didn't do anything
You
with my
didn't do-
action other than prepare, but last round we were at the door.
So let's resolve it that way first.
Yeah.
And then, Emir, what did you get for your attack roll?
I rolled a 12.
Oh, so we'll resolve that when we get to that. Soren,
I mean,
can you make
unless-
an attack roll then?
Unless I one-shot it, hopefully it shouldn't matter. Do I get advantage since this is hopefully a surprise? Or I guess it knew it knew we were here.
I mean, it was waiting
Okay,
at the front
yeah.
door for everybody to show up.
15?
Yeah, 15's gonna hit.
Okay, so. And it is D8 plus 3. 10 damage.
Wow. Okay, so you managed to strike it in one of its mouths, and the mouth is now like spitting up blood, covering some of the eyes, and the eyes are blinking. Blood is dripping everywhere onto the rug and onto the floor. It's a rather disgusting sight.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a gibbering sight, as it were. All right, so Emir, your strike is also hit with your axe. Go ahead and roll damage.
I rolled 6 damage.
All right, tell us how you strike this creature.
I guess try to hit it in another one of its mouths.
Okay, so you throw the axe and it jams across its teeth, breaking several teeth. You can see that the mouth is spitting up like fragments of tooth onto the ground. And Emir, could you also make a perception check?
Yeah. I rolled a
2. Okay. So, Emir, you were detecting the direction of where all these teeth fragments were that he was spitting out, but you, can't quite exactly stay focused because there's so much stuff going on, and you don't notice anything additional.
This is definitely like a chair or something.
All right. I believe that's the end of your turn.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, it's actually Soren goes next.
Alright. Can't do any of my spells because they all require a verbal component, so I'm gonna fucking shoot it with my gun. And by gun, I mean bow. And by bow, I mean 15.
Yeah, that's a hit.
4 points of damage.
Yeah, tell us how you hit this creature.
I'm gonna aim for one of its eyes. Its many, many eyes.
You strike the topmost eye on this muttering, blubbering creature, and it sticks right in the center. And again, you see blood gushing forward and spilling onto the other eyes and mouth. It is very disgusting.
I also don't at all enjoy being this close to this thing, and also I don't need to because I have a big bow, so I'm gonna step back a little bit, try to, stand in this bush.
Yeah, you still have a direct line from there.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
I believe it is. I can't do bonus action spell because can't silence.
Melody, your next act.
I would like to disengage from my action and run to the chimney. Here, I will move my character. Run to the chimney and down the chimney and to the door. Like, hiding around the corner of the door. I don't want to be visible in the door, but...
Wait a second, you're leaving the roof to go down the chimney?
Yes.
That would give the dragon an opportunity attack.
But I'd like to use disengage as my action.
Oh, disengage. Okay, and then... Okay, I got you now. Yeah.
And I'm not giving the guy any more attacks on me. And I need help if I'm going to be dealing with him. So I'm going to go down and help everyone else first.
Okay.
Or at least go and see if I can find the wand down here somewhere.
Yeah. Melody, when you get down to the salon, you can hear Noke saying, I think my bed sees there's something on the roof. What is on my roof?
I'm going...
And Melody, you're the only one who can hear that. Sibo is on the roof, Sibo can't hear it, and everybody else is in the silence area.
Okay, I'm gonna run into the doorway and say, hello!
Okay. And
then I don't know if I can, pop back towards the fireplace.
yeah, that's a lot of what's your movement again?
My movement is 25, so I could probably, reach this square, pop my head out, and then, retreat and and that way I don't jump in front of the door.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be exactly 25, actually. You drop down this chimney. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
If I can say something about the roof, I'm going to distract him, and I will make a point of letting him know I'm there. My bonus action, let's see. I will inspire Sibo in light of this new information.
Can you do that through the walls, though?
I think you need to be able to...
He's on the roof.
Foo. Any creature that can hear me gains an inspiration dice.
He's on the roof now. I don't know if he can hear you. You'd have to shout really loud through the chimney, 20 feet. I gotta think about this. Could that be possible?
Then I will healing word myself.
All right, let's do that.
And give myself 8 hit points.
All right, so you are now back at 25.
Yes.
It's now Noke's turn.
I wonder what he's gonna do.
He's gonna stroll right into the salon, and
Does he not see us?
When he turns the corner, I'm gonna wave at him.
he raises his staff and says, trying to steal from me. Everybody's been trying to steal from me, but this is the last time that happens. And he waves.
No. I'm not trying to steal from you. I came
Waves. Go ahead.
I came to visit you because I've heard that you are
My grandson.
that you are the most handsome man in this town.
Melody, can you make a wisdom save, please?
Yes. Alright, let's see what my modifier is. That's a 10.
Somehow, Melody, you feel that you are now under his spell and under his command, that he has cast a spell from his staff that has charmed you to now be on his side of the battle. And he says to you, oh, I guess you've changed alliances, little one. I'll be glad to have you fight alongside me. Now let's figure out who else is on my roof.
Does that mean I have to help him?
Mm-hmm. You've been charmed.
If this is the charm person spell specifically, I think she would have advantage because they're hostile.
Oh, is that right?
I believe so, yeah.
It is a charm person spell.
Okay. I mean, I'll double check that. 'Cause
It does so if you're, you do have advantage. Let's see.
Well, the second roll was a 7, so
Yeah. So it still works,
Yeah.
I'm afraid.
Sucks.
Melody, you're now on Noke's side. So I'm going to temporarily give you an evil symbol for now.
shoot.
Scary.
Well,
That's the
sorry,
end
Will.
of Noke's turn. I'm going to turn next to this creature with many mouths, which steps forward into where Ymir...
Step.
Yeah, it can move. Yeah. Which steps forward into where Ymir is standing. Ymir and that, I'd like you to both make strength checks, please.
Selren shrieks, but no one can hear it, so no one knows.
If I'm now on his side, if I'm charmed, I think I lose concentration on my spell because
Okay.
I don't know that would be. I'd probably choose to lose concentration on the spell.
Okay.
And
On the silent spell, yeah.
so they would hear things.
Okay.
This is a strength save, right?
Strength save, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know if it was a save or a roll.
I rolled a 20 for it. Sorry,
20? Okay. That.
I rolled another 7. I'm gonna stop rolling on roll 20 now because I think it's cursed. I got a 7.
Bat and Ymir, you both notice as this creature moves toward you, the ground that you are both standing on starts to warp, so it has like a squishiness that did not exist before. It's as if where this creature moves, it turns the ground into very soft, difficult to maneuver terrain. Ymir,
I've
Go
got
ahead.
the ring of free action. Does this affect me at all?
the ring of what?
Free action.
Oh, it does not affect. So even if you fail to save, you're not affected. Ymir rolled high enough, so this round, Ymir is not affected.
Nice.
Ymir, you are the closest creature to this thing of many mouths. It's going to spit this chemical glob directly at you that lands on you in a flash of light. Could you and Bat both make a dexterity save, please?
Oh, sure. Let's see. It's fine.
I rolled a 10.
That's a natural 20.
And Ymir?
I rolled a 10.
Okay, so Ymir, this chemical light that has landed on you has caused you to be blind in the next round.
Can I just like, scream and grab my face? Just.
Yeah, you can.
Alright, yeah. No,
Looking for a blind symbol. Bats, you are not affected by this.
Sick.
The creature then is going to finish its turn by trying to bite Ymir. That's a 9. That's going to miss. That's the end of its turn. So, creatures who were formerly silenced, you can now all speak to each other. Bat, it's now your turn.
I'm guessing this is the blob is too high for me to attack, right?
No, it's on the walkway to get into the platform. So if you were just next to the window before, you're within range.
Oh, okay. So right now I can hit it, right?
You can, yeah, you can.
Okay, sick.
It's disgusting,
Fine.
but yes, you can hit it.
Yeah. I'm gonna start unarmed attacking it. You know, I'm just gonna luck point that.
Wait, what did you get?
I got a 5.
5
I mean,
misses,
technically it's a 10, but I don't know if that's
Wait. Technically, it's a 10.
Yeah.
A 10 hits.
Oh, a 10 hits. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
Dice. Where?
At least tell me what you got, so I can tell you what the result is.
That is.
Well,
that is.
I think luck points, you have to use it before you know if it succeeded or failed.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I think luck points it's whenever, right?
Yeah, I think you can use them after, right?
That,
It's a monk feat.
no, it's
No,
just a
no,
feat.
it's just the.
Anyone can get lucky. Just
anyone?
Gerald always gets lucky.
Exactly.
Okay.
He
Exactly.
gets that on every one of his characters.
All of them. They all need lucky.
All right. Well,
Anyway, that is
yeah,
6
you hit.
damage.
6 damage. All right. You want to keep going? Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. I'm gonna flurry of blows now.
Okay.
Hit him with 2 attacks.
Okay.
First one being a 15, so that
Yeah,
hits.
That hits.
And it does 6 damage again.
Uh huh.
Second attack, that is a 17.
That hits.
That does 4 damage.
Okay. Bat, tell us how and where you hit this creature.
I'm gonna hit it in its eyes. I'm gonna do the Dragon Ball rock paper scissors thing, and I'm gonna punch its eyes. Gonna punch each of its eyes.
It definitely makes this weird groaning noise in multiple places, and it winces as you punch several of its eyes. The eyes are now all kind of bleeding. This thing looks like a weird ice cream sundae covered in strawberry goo that's actually blood of this monster. It looks very hideous. None of you have ever seen anything like this before. It's really gross.
I'm not having a fun time. Teddy is, Soren's not.
Sibo, it's your turn to act. You're on the roof. You see this dragon, looks hostile, and you can now hear that there's this weird thing attacking your friends on the entry platform below.
So here is my understanding so far. So
Yeah.
as I was stealthing, I saw Melody getting bit by this bed dragon creature,
Yes,
and I saw her going to the chimney and
correct.
getting disappeared. And
Yeah.
I also hear things from my back, and I also hear the monster sound as Bat was hitting the creature, right?
I'm gonna assume also that you could, if you turn your head, you could kind of see it as well, because the door is open and the monster is in the doorway, so you could see fists punching at the eyes of this creature.
Okay, so I am going to move
Where?
here.
Okay. Away from the dragon and toward the creature.
Yes, and I'm going to use my
He was on
bow.
another floor.
Yeah, he is. He's on the roof.
Okay, and he's peeking over.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sibo,
gotcha.
tell us, what are you doing?
I'm gonna use my longbow to attack.
I think he would probably have height advantage for this.
Think
If he's like a full story above shooting down
on the
at it.
roof. I want it to be sure that you can see this thing. So now that you're closer, yeah, you can attack from where you're standing, Sibo.
But in all fairness, the monster would also probably have cover since he can only see part of it through the doorway. I don't know.
So just
18.
Sibo, make a normal attack.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 11 damage, and my bonus damage will be
Whoa.
6 additional damage, so it's total of 17 damage.
Sibo, tell us how you hurt this creature.
I see a lot of eyes in the
Yeah.
mouth,
Mm-hmm.
and I shoot the bow upward, and it lands on so my bow strikes its mouth right at the core, and it starts gushing out blood, and then eyes are twitching and doing weird painful motions.
Sibo, you can definitely see that you have harmed this creature dramatically, and it is nearing its demise. Do you have a bonus action, or are you done?
That'll be it.
All right, we're going to take the start of the next round, and the bed gets a turn. Let me see here. The bed. Well, okay, so the arrow can be seen. So at this point, does the pass without trace still go into effect?
If Sibo didn't hide, then the bed can see him, but the spell is still on him.
Okay.
So, I mean, he gets a +10 to stealth when he tries to hide, but currently he's not hiding. So
Which means the bed is going to move forward. Thank you, Tim. So that means the bed is going to move forward. It sees you, Sibo. And even from 15 feet away, he's going to spit a cone of splinters at you and try to knock you down.
Alex, it's a fuck red dragons or brass dragons or green dragons. We got motherfucking bed dragons.
That's a 22. You're going to take 24 points of piercing damage. I'm sorry, wait a second. No, you're not. First, you have to make a dexterity save to see if you can dodge all of these splinters. Sorry about that. Let me give you a chance.
Dexterity. I got 19.
Okay, see what you're going to take 12 points of piercing damage from getting struck by all of these splinters that are hitting you coming out of this bed's mouth. So I think you're at 19 hit points right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of the dragon's turn. We're going to go to Emir next. And Emir, before you move, you need to make another strength check to see if this doughy, wobbly floor impacts you at all.
I rolled a 17 on my strength check.
Okay, so you're good. Go ahead and take an action.
Am I still blind?
Yeah, you can take another. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. Make another dexterity check to see if you can get rid of that blindness.
Thanks for reminding me, sucker.
It's so hard to keep track.
I rolled a 6.
Okay, so you are blind. Blindness means you can't see, and attack rolls against you have advantage.
Yes.
But
And unseen attacker rules are you can try to attack a space, whether or not a creature is there. If there is a creature, or you roll to see if you hit with disadvantage, and if there is a creature there, then there's a chance that you actually hit. If there's not, then you're just swinging it there. So okay. he can still try to hit the gibbering mouther. Yeah. Because he knows it's there pretty clearly, but he's disadvantaged on all the attacks.
Emir, does that make sense?
Yeah. So I'm just curious. I'm gonna definitely try to attack it with disadvantage. Does that mean I roll twice and take the lower number?
Correct.
But if there was like an invisible thing that could be in any of the 8 tiles around you, then you need to guess which one to attack it, or make an educated guess based on, where it was before.
All right, that makes sense. That's basically explaining that. So yeah, just I'm gonna attack in the direction of where it hit me from. I don't think it's gonna move it too quick.
Mm-hmm. What'd you get?
15.
Yeah, that's still gonna hit.
And I did 12 damage.
Tell us how you almost killed this thing. This is almost a death blow.
Just kind of like blind scream, just flail the axe, hoping to hit something. I don't know. I feel like I'm more panicked because I can't see.
So even though you can't quite see this creature, you managed to strike it in and hit 2 of its eyes with your blade, and you can hear its gurgling, sputtering, and making all these weird noises in multiple places in its body. It's a horrible sound from what you can hear. And I think that's the end of your turn.
Yes, sir.
Melody, you're next to act. You're standing right next to Noke.
I thought I was next to act.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, Soren's next to act.
I was planning on invoking duplicity, but it feels like my actions would be better spent trying to just get this thing out of here. So I'm gonna put away my bow and take out both of my gamer swords, and I'm going to Naruto run up here, and I'm going to make 2 attacks.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah!
Well, actually, now that you're before you're that close, you need to make a strength check before you can attack it, because you're now within the range of its doughy aura. Sorry.
Strength check or strength saving throw?
Strength
They're
check.
the same thing. Wait, no, they're not. They're not the same thing. Okay.
Yeah, it says strength check.
Is a d20 -1. That is a 12.
Okay, you make it, so you're good.
Okay, sick. So my first attack was a 21.
That hits.
I'm assuming minimum damage kills it, but
Yes.
9.
Silrin, tell us how you kill this creature.
I reach in, I try to stab at it, and I just so happen to go into one of its many, many mouths, and I, as like its gross like slime or whatever covers my hand, and I stab it in the back of it, and as its life sort of falls out, I sort of just pull it forward and try to just like push it off the bridge. She's like, "Oh, get it off, get it off, get it off! I don't like this. I don't. Oh! It's touching me. Oh, it's slimy. Oh no!"
It's really gross. You probably need some help to push it off the bridge because it's so big.
Okay.
If you wanted to call your comrades and do that, you could try that.
Hey guys, could you help me just get it off? I don't like this.
So, Bat, do you want to help? Do you want to use your action to help Silrin, or? Well, I'll let you jump a turn if you're helping Silrin do this.
So can we get through the doorway right now, or do we need to move it? Or
Probably
find a
need to
different
move it.
way
It's so big.
in? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I already used my action to attack, but I can also just like wait for Ymir's turn so he can pull it out.
Oh, sorry. I'll help push it out. I didn't realize I was muted.
Okay, so.
In all fairness, I did already use my action, so I
Yeah,
don't think I would
same.
be able to shove it yet.
This would be on Bat's turn, maybe.
Yeah.
That we.
And I would use my action to help, but again, I already used my action to attack.
Yeah. So let's go to Melody first. Melody, you can see that this Mouther creature is now dead, and you can't actually see all the enemies that are outside except this tall Goliath. So
Melody,
Melody's-
we're really clumped up over here. We could use your help getting this creature out of the door. Do you see Noke? Is he in there? Melody, we could use your assistance. Melody.
So right now, I hate my friends
Mhm,
and want to help Noke. So I need to do my action to help him.
mhm.
So I'm going to bonus action inspire him,
Okay, that works.
and action I can see everyone over there.
The only one you can definitely see is Ymir, because he's tall enough that you can see him behind this gibbering creature.
I have also not been very quiet.
You're also shorter than Ymir, so
I
Well,
And-
she probably doesn't have line of sight to me, but I mean, I'd
Yeah.
be surprised she doesn't know that I'm there. I was screaming a lot.
that's true.
I'd probably vicious mockery Silrin then.
Okay.
Knowing that
Harry-
he has spells and Ymir just hits things really, really hard.
Okay. What are you gonna say?
And I'm gonna taunt. Man, I need to practice insulting people. This is not something I do on a daily basis. Took you far too long to take care of that nothing. See how this works.
22. Melody, the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm trying. Do you see Noke in there?
Yes, of course I see Noke in here. I'm protecting him.
Oh! Stop it! The fuck?
I have an insult for the next round.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
Melody,
Um,
you're hurting my feelings. Stop it.
It's Noke's turn. Noke is gonna step forward. Let's see, his movement is 30. He's gonna stand here next to the bed in the library room. He can see Ymir behind the body of this Mouther. And Noke is gonna retrieve a wand from inside his robes and cast a spell on Ymir.
Do we need to make any sort of save?
So this spell, there is no save. It's a magic missile.
Okay.
Okay, thank God. I thought it was polymorph. Okay, that's much better.
That does 19 points of force damage, Ymir.
Okay.
You are now at 9, I believe.
I have a question.
Yes.
Where are the windows?
Bat was 5 feet away from the one window that you can see in the library.
So can I not see Noke from where he is right now?
Can you not see Noke?
Can I see Noke rather?
You can now because the front door is open.
Okay, so Bat.
Yes.
Are you able to go in there and beat the fuck out of a nerd?
Always.
Perfect.
Right. That's the end of Noke's turn. We're gonna go to Bat next.
Cool.
Are you gonna push this
Oh,
creature over?
Yeah, I'm gonna push the creature over.
Yeah, you and Silren and Emir, if you want to help also, you can both make a strength roll to see if you can get this thing out of the way of the front door.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay. The forward move? That's an 18 for me.
That's a 0 for me.
0?
1 minus 1.
Emir, what'd you get?
17.
That's 17's enough. With Bat, that's enough.
You guys got this. I'm helping. I'm helping. Ew, gross. I didn't like it.
So it's mostly Bat and Emir that are able to push this ugly, bloody creature off. And Bat, do you have a bonus action?
Don't look at me like that.
No, but I'm gonna walk in.
Okay.
I'm gonna Sibo. Wait, shit.
Sibo's on the roof, by the way, so Sibo can't see you now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Shit, wait, there's a dragon like. Oh no, that's also. Okay, cool. Never mind. I'm good.
Go punch a nerd.
Well, I don't.
You can't touch him,
Yeah.
but
I can. I can go up to him, but. Should I go up to him?
Up to you. Now, remember,
Should I,
you
like,
already used your action to push this
Yeah,
creature,
yeah,
so
I
you
know,
wouldn't
I
be
know,
able to
I
attack.
know.
Yeah.
Should I go up to him and just stand there menacingly?
can I
You.
give my advice?
Yeah, sure. What's your advice?
I don't want it to be unsolicited advice because I know I'm known to do that. I feel like you as a monk are much more effective at melee than he is.
That's
So
true.
even if you can't attack this round, just getting in his face and forcing him to disengage if he tries to get away would be good.
That is true. Now, yeah, I'm gonna go up to him. I'm gonna stand there. Gonna
End of your turn.
T-pose. that's the end of my
Sibo, you and this dragon are both on the roof. What are you going to do? You've just been smacked around by a whole bunch of splinters.
I am going to move here,
Okay. So you're now on the roof of the salon.
then try to attack that thing.
Yeah, you can.
I'm actually gonna try to hide away from it first.
Okay, so make a stealth roll, please.
That's 27.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
That's 18.
So normally I would let you make that attack roll at advantage because of stealth, but he actually was able to detect you. Nonetheless, you still hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
That's 9 damage.
9 damage. All right, do you want to tell us how you hit this creature?
As I run with the splinters, I take them off of me, and then I'm going to draw my arrow and then shoot it right at where it was grinning. And as it strikes, a bunch of feathers and splinters like come off.
Yep. I guess. Yeah, so it strikes and does a bunch of damage. I guess that's the end of your turn, Sibo? That's the end of round 2. Top of round 3, the bed sees you, Sibo, and it's gonna move a little bit closer to you. It's actually gonna move right up next to you and try to bite you with its splintery mouth. That's a 9. That's gonna miss. That's the end of the bed dragon's turn. We're gonna turn next. That's unfortunate. We're gonna turn next to Emir. Emir, you can see again. So it's your turn. You can see Noke is next to Bat, and you can see Melody as well, who has somehow turned sides. So, Emir, what do you do?
I think I want to take a second wind as a bonus. I say yeah, just
Yes.
because that seems like the appropriate decision.
D10 plus fighter level, I believe. You might also heal Con. I'm not on top of that. Although I don't
Okay,
play
Emir, go
fighter.
ahead and roll your second win. Tell us what you get.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus 3 right now. So 6 plus 3 is 9. Yeah, so I got back 9 damage.
Okay, good. So you're back at 18, and you can still move.
Awesome. Yeah, I guess run up towards Wizard Man there.
Beat up the nerd!
Yeah, exactly. Beat up the nerd. Yeah. Can I? Yeah, just run up on him with my axe and just start trying to chomp on him with it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead and move your character, and then make an attack roll.
Right. A 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And Melody will use her cutting words to have the damage.
Nice.
Okay, so instead of 10 damage, it'd be 5.
5.
Wait,
Okay.
I don't think it halves the damage. It reduces it by by an inspiration dice.
You have to roll.
I think it reduces the attack roll, not the damage.
It
Oh.
says,
But I think I also made this case before, and you said no, it's this thing, and then you were right.
you can expend 1 use of bardic inspiration,
Damage,
roll
isn't
the
it?
die, and subtract the number from the creature's roll.
Oh,
Makes an
Um,
attack roll, an
attack?
ability check, or a damage roll. Okay, so it's any of them.
I'm gonna do damage roll.
okay. So total damage is how much then?
Moment, rolling a d6. Minus 2 damage.
So it'd be 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. What is it you have against nerds? You beast. Prepare to face my dragon in a moment. Emir, that's the end of your turn?
Actually, if I want to be real vindictive, can I take a second bonus action and try to hit him again?
Nope.
You cannot.
Next turn.
No, I
You,
cannot.
you get 1 bonus action per turn.
Alright,
fine.
Silren, your next act.
Alright. I put away my swords. I take out my shield, and in my other hand I hold my holy symbol. And I raise my gold coin on a string up, and it glows for a second with glyphs that slide up my arm, and I point it at the little bitch boy, and I would like him to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save, okay. Let's see. Wisdom plus 4. You got a 20.
God damn it. Okay, well that's my second level spell gone. He succeeds hold person and is not paralyzed.
Mm-hmm. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I
Oh.
guess.
I love it if you came closer, cleric. Come join your friends on my rug.
I'm gonna avoid his rug after he says that, and I'm gonna go like this.
Behind him? Okay. Wow. So he's getting surrounded at this point. Who goes next? Melody. Melody,
Who's there?
the farm is actually no longer working because Emir struck him. So you are back on the side of your allies. And what would you like to do?
Oh, thank goodness. I'm debating between... Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Silence again, centered on Noke.
And it
Which
will
would-
also impact everybody else.
Yes,
Okay.
but there are people who don't need words to do damage.
Okay.
Area,
Go ahead and cast.
and then I'm going to...
Melody, what level is that spell?
Second.
That is a 2nd level spell, but I have 3 spell slots, so I have 1 slot left.
Okay, so you go ahead and cast Silence.
I'm going to use my bonus action to healing word Emir.
You can't. You can't do a 2-leveled spells in a turn.
Oh,
If you do a bonus action spell, you would need to do an action cantrip.
did not know that. Then my
Melody,
bonus-
Melody, after you cast your Silence spell, Noke actually casts Counter Spell, and your spell sort of fizzles out and the energy falls away from your fingers. Doesn't work.
please. And she's gonna inspire Emir.
All right, so Emir has Bardic Inspiration. That's the end of your turn. So, Noke says to all of you, seems like the party has arrived. How would you like some lightning? He casts a spell called Thunder Wave. Like you, all of you who are within 5 feet of Noke, could you please make a Constitution check?
That's thunder, not lightning, you idiot!
Fuck.
Constitution
Yeah, luck
save.
point.
Constitution save, yes.
It doesn't make a
Look.
difference for me. But
Can I use Bardic Inspiration for that?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
It's after you roll, but before you know if it succeeded or failed, you can add the D6.
Oh, that's not even that much better. That's a 13.
13? Okay, hold on. Melody, could you make the bar? I'm sorry. Emir, add your bardic inspiration. It's Melody. It's a D4 or D6.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
I think it starts at a D6, and then I think it goes up to a D12 at like big boy level. I got a 20, by the way.
20. Okay.
So D6. I don't know. So roll a D6 after I've already rolled my die.
Add the D6 to your die, to your save.
Okay. This is 13.
It's not enough. So, Bact and Emir took the full brunt of this thunder wave, and both of you are pushed back 15 feet. That, because there's a wall, you basically get pushed to the wall, and both of you get struck by 21 points of thunder damage.
Holy shit.
So,
Okay.
Emir, you are now unconscious. Bat, you are now at 10 hit points. Silman, you take half damage.
Yep.
So
I'm
that
at
is 10. So you're now. Wait.
I'm at 8. I was at 18,
you
now
fixed
I'm
it.
at 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Noke
And-
says.
Doesn't really matter, but concentration. Okay, I still have passive that trace up. I mean, we're not using it, but it's just good to know in case we have to hide from the monkeys.
Noke looks at you, Soren, and says, "Doesn't matter if it's lightning or thunder. You're all going down one by one."
Hey, guess what? Suck my dick.
Uh,
I'm not being
language.
clever.
Language.
I'm not
You're
being
in a
clever.
magician's treehouse.
Just suck a fat one. I'm done with being clever. You're being a dick. I'm going to beat the fuck out of you. Do you understand that? Does your little slug
rolls his
brain
eyes.
understand this?
He
I'm going
rolls
to
his
beat
eyes
the
and says,
fuck out of you.
"Another little boy who thinks he's bigger than he actually is. I cannot wait to crush you."
We'll see
That-
about that.
It's your turn. Been mightily damaged.
Okay. I'm at 10 health. I don't wanna.
Up to you what you want to do.
Well, I'm at 8 health, and I don't want to be next to him.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. So I want to remind Bat, Melody, and Emir that you guys have 10 good berries that I gave you the night before. That is still good.
It does take one
Okay.
action to eat a good
Yeah,
berry.
it takes an action to eat one good berry.
Really?
Yeah. So it's
So
good
if
for,
you
like,
hold good berry, I thought you can take as many as you can.
Outside of battle, yes.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
So currently, I'm
It
taking
takes
a 9.
it takes 6 seconds to chew and swallow these big fat berries, so they can't eat like 20 berries in one turn. It's too much.
No, I'm still thinking.
Tick
This
tock.
is like bad because I could go. This is bad for me because I'm best unarmed, but I don't want to go near him because he has thunder wave. But if
Yeah,
I
but he
just
also has magic missile.
Noke stares
Oh,
at you,
fuck.
Bat, and
Okay,
says,
never
"This is
mind.
taking forever."
Whoa.
So it's the Bard and the Three Stooges. Take an action, sir, before I
shut up.
strike you.
If he just has magic missile, then he could probably just hit me anyway and kill me. So you know what? I'm just gonna go up to him.
It's also only 5 feet closer. Like burning hands and stuff gets like there.
Yeah, I know, but I was thinking of running to the bridge and then trying to throw something at him. But if he just has magic missile and could just hit me, then whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm unarmed attacking him.
Okay.
Oh my fucking god, no! Blood point. That was a 2 if you want to know.
Yeah, a 2 does not hit.
Okay, it was 17.
The 17 hits.
That is 7 damage, and now I'm gonna take a
Do you stunning strike yet?
what?
Do you stunning strike yet?
No, I don't have stunning strike yet. Oh, I got slow fall. level up. And now I'm gonna use a key point. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
That is a 20.
Yeah, that's hit. That hits.
20, yeah.
20, anything will hit.
Yeah. That is 5 damage, and then next attack. That is 15.
That hits.
That is 6 damage.
You want to tell us how you strike this guy, Noke? You hit him 3
and I'm
times.
gonna knock him. I'm gonna knock him prone. Or dex save to be knocked.
Dex save.
Yeah, dex save.
You got a 16. Is that enough?
Shoot, wait, it's dex save against. Shoot, is it against my deck?
It's against your monk save DC, which is 8 plus proficiency plus wisdom.
8 plus proficiency. Yeah, no, it does not save.
So he falls down?
No, he doesn't fall down. Or sorry, that does save. Sorry,
It does save. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice try, Monk.
Whatever. I hit you a couple times.
Coming back for more, I assume. He stares at you, like, as if to say, didn't you just see me thunder you to the wall? And now you're coming back for more? What's wrong with you?
What's wrong is that you're an ass, and I can't really do anything else.
Yeah,
And,
well, you might call me an ass, but I just knocked your friend out, your tall friend, behind you.
yes, that's what makes you an ass.
And who do you think is
are.
next? Mr. Guy with a rat in his pocket? What kind of weird things are you into?
Excuse me,
hey,
you have
hey.
a giant monster and a bed dragon.
Yeah,
Don't
it's called
judge
magic.
me.
It's called magic.
Yeah,
and I could be using this rat for magic.
Hey,
What the f- do you
you're
mean?
a furry.
You are a furry. Yeah, that's can't.
I don't think that's a
What does that
pretty. I don't think that's a pretty far stretch of the imagination. You're turning people into monkeys and bears. You fucking furry.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
It's the end of the round, Sibo. You get an action.
Okay.
Yeah, you could use your bow, but at disadvantage because you're right next to him. This dragon on the roof.
So when it came out, so you're saying there's a hole in the bedroom?
Yes. He shot through the hole, through the roof of the bedroom to land on the roof.
And where's the hole at in the map?
Where the bed is.
So I am going to disengage
Okay.
and go through the hall. Go through the hole in the roof. So I'll be here, right?
Oh, and fall into the bedroom?
Yes.
Okay, you can do that.
And then I'm gonna move one more here, right?
You can do that,
make-
yeah. So now you're inside the bedroom. All right. That's the end of that round. Go
can
ahead.
I do it? Can I do it stealthily?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and make a stealth roll.
Yeah. I don't want it following. So
Okay.
that's 27.
All right. We're going to start the next round, and the bed acts first. The bed is going to fly up into the sky and land in the center of the library, crashing through a new hole in the library roof so that he lands standing directly next to Noke. And upon landing, he's going to try to bite back with his splintery, toothy mouth. It's a 7. That's going to miss. That's the end of the dragon's turn. Emir, you get a death save.
Alright, I'm just curious. I gotta remember how to do death save, I guess. I'm sorry. I rolled a 10.
That's a success.
Yeah.
So 1 save. Soren, you go next.
All right. Bonus action healing word on Ymir.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
That is 4 health,
Emir, you are conscious at 4 hit points.
and also the death
So-
saves get cleared.
That's right.
And then I will use my action, where I basically I do reverse fusion dance, and I split into 2 different Silrens. One of them is fake, but they don't know that.
Okay, so Soren, I'm
then
going to
I'm-
let you control the fake one.
Okay. I'm gonna just like jump around with my fake bro a bunch.
Oh man,
And
2 Silrins.
Okay. Tell me how this sounds. Teddy, am gonna keep track of which one is the real Silrin, and they're gonna need to try and guess because there are rules for trying to hit the illusion.
So basically, these 2 Silrins are gonna dance around.
Yeah, they Power Ranger flip over each other.
Okay.
They're flipping over the camera just to be as disorienting as possible.
Okay.
Also, so that would drop my concentration on Pass Without a Trace and start my concentration on this. So Pass Without a Trace is gone.
Pass Without the Trace is gone. Okay, so I'm gonna remove that from everybody. And anything else?
That's my action, my bonus action, and I don't want to move because I don't want to die.
Okay, so that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Melody, you're next to act. You see some hurt friends. You see this dragon sitting next to Noke. What would you like to do?
I
Dreaming
think
of a white Christmas.
I'm gonna use. Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, the monk was the slow one.
Yeah, you thought so.
Yeah,
And
looks like I'm right. So it's this cleric and this Lois.
It's
And-
Silrin and the Sillies.
Yeah,
he's
Silrin
gonna
and this Lois. Gotcha.
vicious mockery the bed to
Okay.
say you're not even a real dragon.
Ouch.
What does he need to do? Wisdom?
Yes,
wisdom save.
wisdom save.
You got a 6.
That fails. So he takes 4 damage, maximum damage, and has disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. And he's
And
no longer
then-
on the roof.
And then she's going to use her bonus action to healing word that because he's in range of that
Yep.
thing.
Yep, tell us what you get.
And that is a 6 hit points.
Right,
Boy.
that you're back at 16. Melody, that's the end of your turn. Noke now gets a turn.
Oh, can I
Oh, you have, yeah.
behind the corner so
Yeah,
that
you
I
can.
can like hear things and maybe see things, but it's hard to, you can't see me.
Noke is going to roll his eyes at this double Silrin feature that he sees now happening. And he's gonna pull a potion from his pack and drink it.
Okay. Thought it was gonna like AoE me.
It heals a whole bunch of hit points. Not a lot, but some hit points. And as a bonus, he is going. That's the end of his turn. Actually, he's not going to move. He's just going to stand there, kind of taunt.
Menacingly.
That you get an action.
So I'm gonna. If I get an action, I'm gonna. Wait, is this my turn or do I?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. You said I get an action, so I was like, maybe this isn't.
Yeah, you get a turn.
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start attacking him.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
With dice. That's a nat 20.
That's it. It's going to do critical damage. Actually,
Are you fucking kidding me? That's a 1, so that's 2 plus 3, 5 damage.
right? Something.
That's something, but damn, it's unfortunate. I'm gonna bonus. I'm gonna flurry of blows. That's what I mean to say.
Okay.
That is 18 plus 5. I'm guessing that hits
That
the
does
guy
it.
still. Yeah. That's 6 damage, and then I'm gonna do another one. That's a 8. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
8 misses.
So that's. I could try to. Yeah, make a dex save. Have him make a dex save.
Dex save. Death save would be cool.
Dex save.
Yeah, dex save. Sorry, I might have sounded like death save.
He got a 12.
Shoot, it's 8 plus 2, 10.
What's
What's
your
my
wisdom?
wisdom? 1. Yeah, it's 11. Never mind. No, he scaves it off by 1.
Nice try, Monk. Sibo, it's your turn again.
Yeah. Oh.
You can see Melody's been hurt.
So if I move here, like, can I peek out to the door and like try to attack?
You have direct line to Noke from there. Standing in the salon, yep.
What about the bed?
The bed, yeah, you can nick the corner of the bed.
Okay. So can I attack this specific corner?
The bed, yeah, you can.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my longbow
Okay.
and hit the bed. And that is 16.
That hits.
And then I'm also gonna use okay.
Well,
So,
first roll damage. First roll
yeah.
damage. Yeah.
So that's 10 damage.
Yikes.
And then as my bonus action, I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns.
Okay.
So
And
it's gonna affect the bed and Noke.
and do they need to make a save?
No, it just says a creature takes 1d10 piercing damage.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, actually, yeah, they have to make a death save throw. Yeah.
Is it what kind?
Dex.
Dexterity?
Yeah, dex save.
Okay. So we got the dragon got a 13, Noke got a 22.
So I think Noke is a success, and then bed is fail.
Okay, so the bed will take full damage. Go ahead and roll.
It's 9 damage.
All right, Sibo, you've knocked a whole bunch
And
of hit
then,
points.
so for failed one, you take half as damage. I mean,
So that's
for
the
the
success
success one, yeah.
Yeah, so that's 4. All right, well done. So this dragon has been struck kind of in its tail area. There's another arrow sticking out of its hide, and it's actually the bed's turn to act at the start of the next round. The bed is going to move forward.
Oh, actually, sorry.
Go ahead.
I also need to do my bonus damage,
From
the
Colossus.
Colossus Slayer,
Oh,
on bed. Because
Okay,
I
so go ahead
attacked
and
that
roll.
one, right?
go ahead and roll.
Yeah. It's
Yikes. Sibo, where do you come from?
and that's another 6 damage.
Noke says, where is this ranger coming from? Is he a friend of yours, Silrin?
Suck my dick. I'm not answering questions.
God, I
I've
forgot I was
dropped-
speaking to a little boy.
I've dropped
Monk,
my
is that a friend of yours, Monk?
I've dropped my funny act. You
Inside.
turned probably a piece of furniture, or hopefully not a living creature, into that fleshy thing, and you tried to turn people into animals. That's not cool, all right? As someone who's been an animal, you're not doing a cool thing right now. You're being a little bitch.
I'm ignoring you, little boy. He says to you, both Silrins. Emir, it's your turn to act. Oh, I'm sorry, the bed's
So
turn
I'm
to
going
act.
to.
I'm sorry. Sibo is finishing, so it's the bed's turn to act. The bed is
It's
going to move
bed.
forward directly to Emir, and
First attack.
the bed is going to first bite at Emir. That's a 23. That's going to do 15 points of piercing damage.
Rolls with disadvantage.
It has disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage?
Yeah, because of the vicious mockery.
Okay, hold
It does also have advantage, which cancels out because Ymir is prone, because he was just unconscious. In all fairness.
Oh, so yeah.
As
So the damage stands. Emir, you're unconscious.
Sorry.
The disadvantage disappears because that was just for that attack. He doesn't have a bonus action. That's the end of his round. But Emir, you now get to make a death save.
Very fun.
All right, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's one success. All right. Next to act is Silrin.
All right. As the two different Silrins are, doing a confusing dance and spinning around each other and spinning around Nerd. Both of them are going to cast a spell. As their casting hand, their right hand glows dark purple, and they're going to reach and swipe for his face. I'm casting Inflict Wounds with advantage because it's a melee attack while I hit both my boys within melee range.
Okay. What's the attack roll?
14.
14 hits.
Thank God. Okay. That is 3d10 necrotic.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 1 and a 10 and a 2, so 13 total.
Okay. And his body's starting to wither away. You can see he's starting to become really unhealthy. He's spinning and bruised from this
He's
attack.
almost dead. Beat up the Ned. And then as my bonus action and movement, both Silren and the Illusion are gonna move.
Okay.
And they're gonna, do some crazy stuff. Not actually gonna go that far, but
What is
they're
this?
gonna move into that.
Okay.
That was for comedic purpose. They're not actually moving out.
All right, Melody, it's your turn to act. You can now see this dragon's kind of in the doorway, but you can still see 2 Silrens, Bat, and Noke, but you can't see Emir at this point, Melody.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move around the dragon, between the dragon and Noke, so that I am within melee range of both of them?
You can,
I don't think you can end your movement there.
but
'cause-
Silren is there.
yeah. You can move through ally spaces, but you can't end your movement to do an action.
Dude, I want to reach him without, but I can't.
That prompting,
the vet.
I don't think you can.
Do you need to do melee though?
No, but I would love to the satisfaction of killing this guy.
Yeah.
It
Well,
had me under spell.
Up
He
to you.
is annoying. So nah, that
Tick
does not.
tock, Bard. Tick tock.
I will.
This is the slowest battle I've ever been in.
Well, it doesn't matter as long as you win. How long it takes.
Exactly. As long as I win, I totally agree.
And she's gonna vicious mockery him and say, "You are cowardly enough to have to revive a bed to fight for you."
He got an 11.
Fails. He
What?
takes.
You hurt him by insulting his bed?
Yes. He takes 3 damage.
3
and
damage?
disadvantage on the next attack.
Okay, gotcha.
I bet you're the only one who's ever been in that bed.
No reaction. At the end of that, Noke gets a turn. No.
Wait, could you also heal Ymir?
Well, it's Melody's
Yeah.
action.
I'm. Alright, I do have a bonus action.
Yeah, but Melody
Yeah.
can't see Emir.
Can she not?
But
No.
would I.
Behind the door. I mean, she can see through the door, but Emir is behind. He's totally obscured by both the wall and the dragon. So, she can see him.
True. Well, if I was gonna go and attack Noke, she might have. No, she wouldn't have approached the bed even. So, no, she wouldn't have seen him to heal him. Do you think it's fair to say that because Emir has not been attacking things, she would be able to assume that he's unconscious and needs help?
I mean, the bed also just went down to that part of the room to attack someone.
Yeah, so if we can assume Emir was like screaming in pain as he went down, then you know Emir is there somewhere. We could say
Cool.
that.
Gonna healing word in his direction only requires verbal components, so all he has to be able to do is hear me.
Well, I think
Well, he's
still
unconscious,
you're
so
still
he can't hear you.
no. You need to be able to see them. I think.
Yeah, so Melody, what you can do is back up and stand behind Sibo, and then you have a more direct line to Emir. But from where you're currently standing, there's a wall in front of you, so you can't see him.
True. Cool. She'll go around Sibo. She has the movement.
Okay, so that'll work.
And now she can't see the rest of everybody else, but she can see Emir.
Yes.
And she'll heal him for 8 hit points.
8. Emir, you are alive. 8 hit points. Alive but prone.
Oh.
And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Noke doesn't like what's happening.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too hot in the kitchen? Can't handle the heat. Get out of the. Suck my dick.
Language. You're in a magician's treehouse, Sonny.
Yawn. I get really close to my whisper in his ear. You're in my house now, bitch boy.
No reaction. All right, you creatures
Also,
surrounding
you
me.
should
How
feel-
about some more thunder? So could that and the Solrens make a, let's see,
Constitution save.
Constitution save? Yeah,
That is a 12.
fail.
Sorry, I'm checking. Can
Wait, no, I have one more luck point. I'm luck pointing that.
Okay.
Wow, okay, never mind.
What'd you get the second time back?
Oh, that's a 10. Sorry,
that
not
fails.
a 10. That's a, doesn't matter, it's a 7.
Okay.
Does
Soren, what'd you get?
Wizard Man have disadvantage from Vicious Mockery? I don't know.
Okay,
No, because
so
it's a spell.
So Illusion Silverin doesn't roll, which I guess should make it obvious which one it was.
Right.
I got, once it decides to roll, a 4. So I'm probably unconscious.
So which one is the real Soren?
This one.
Okay, so this one gets pushed back 15 feet and is hit for 20 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
So yes, you are unconscious.
And the illusion disappears since I lose concentration anyway.
And Bat, you are pushed to the wall next to Emir.
Also, if I was here,
You're also unconscious.
if I was on this angle, wouldn't I get pushed this direction? Probably. I don't know. It doesn't actually matter. that
Yeah, it
much.
doesn't matter actually, because
Okay.
everything would disappear. He wouldn't know which Soren was real, but the real Soren would just get pushed back. The spell doesn't say exactly.
No, I'm just saying I get pushed away from him.
Yeah, away from him.
Away from him would be this way. It doesn't actually affect anything, so it doesn't matter.
That's the end of his turn. Bat, it's your turn. Bat, would you like to make a death save?
My bad, I rolled the death save. That's a 6. It's a failure.
That's one fail. Sibo, it's your turn to act. Sibo, you can see all of this that happened because you can peek into the doorway.
Yeah.
The dragon's right in front of you. What would you like to do?
Do I have a clear line of Noke?
Yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna try to attack Noke.
All right.
And that's 18.
Yeah, that hits.
And that's 9 damage.
Sibo, tell us how you kill Noke.
I saw how he created thunder and made my friends unconscious. I get a little emotional and frustrated and angry at the same time. So I draw my bow, and when he wasn't paying attention, and then he was like distracted after using the spell, I draw my bow and aim right at his head, and yeah, the bow pierces right through.
And it goes through his skin in the worst of places, and his robe body crumples and falls to the ground. And Silren's unconscious. Sibo, you can see that he's bleeding out onto the wooden floor. Looks like Noke the Magician is dead.
I have a question. So if the host is dead, does the bed still alive?
We're gonna find out.
Okay.
You do notice that the bed is still kind of like moving around, sniffing the air, looking for something.
That is still bumping, baby.
So I still have some movement, right?
Mhm.
So I'm gonna back up here, just in case.
Okay. That's the end of your turn. Okay, Sibo, you notice, actually everybody notices, the bed is slowly transforming back into a normal bed. It sits
It's
there.
evolving.
not moving. Its wings kind of like retracted back into its body. Its tail splits back into the two bedposts. The seams of the mattress seal back up and refill itself with feathers. And now there's a bed in the middle of the living room / library area. And this battle is over. I'm going to suggest we take a 10-15 minute break. What I'm going to do in the chat is type up experience.
Should we also should we care how Bat and I get conscious?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, the party should figure out how to revive, or people just want to take death saves, because I think there are 3 of you.
It's just 2. Ymir
no,
was.
Ymir's
but
alive.
he's
Okay.
Conscious, yeah.
So
Melody is going to. She has 2 spell slots left, 1 first and 1 second level spell slot, and she's gonna healing word Bat for 1 plus for 8 hit points, and healing word Silrin for 8 hit points.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
So Bat is at 8, Soren is at 8.
Come at me, little... Oh, he's dead.
Okay, so for this session, knocking out these 2 characters so far is 200 experience points each.
Ooh. Let me add that shit.
Each meaning it's 4 each person, or
Each character gets 200.
okay.
Yep.
But so
And,
200 between the dragon and the
correct.
caster.
For killing Noke and killing the dragon enough so that, for making the dragon go back
But
into its
but
form.
it's not 200 for Noke and 200 for the dragon.
Just 200 period.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
And I'm
I
gonna
want
type
400.
Oh, you should have killed Ben. I'm gonna type in the chat the items that you find on Noke's body, and that'll probably give you a lot to talk about. And
Is Noke dead, or is he Hamilton dead?
Whoa.
he's dead, and the reason you know this is because Shinebright has walked back into the room and he sees that his former apprentice is now dead.
Cool.
Getting a wizard spellbook would have been so exciting if I was still playing a wizard. You could probably sell it.
Multi-class right now. Do it.
Yeah, with my... Actually, I don't have terrible intelligence, but I just don't have good stats. I actually straight up am not allowed to multi-class. I need 13 intelligence and I have 12.
What an idiot.
All right, looks like everyone's back.
Lustrous.
Want to make sure everybody also adds another 120 experience points for finding some new rooms and also murdering the creature that was known as a gibbering mouther.
May I share my screen so that everyone can see the list of things plus some notes and things that I've been searching in the meantime?
Mm-hmm.
So the Staff of Charming, I believe only Melody or I can attune to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's about right.
And that on its own is... Wait, so, sorry. I should probably check the notes, but last session, did we agree to give the dude his items back, or was part of the deal we would take these?
There would be it would be fair to discuss this with him. I think the first thing to do would be to take the wand of polymorph and say the magic word, which is, sorry now you guys, gibber or gibber. Wave it in his direction, say gibber or gibber, try both, and try and shape him back.
Yeah, could everybody who wants to look at the wand of polymorph make an arcana check? And I'll give you some more information.
4.
12.
Okay, so that's not enough to understand this wand. If anybody else would like to check the wand, they could also make an arcana check.
I can try.
I'm not gonna try.
I mean, you never know.
Please.
I'll try. And Matt, you said 120 experience points?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, fine. I'll try. I'll give it a little
You
try.
you get some more backstory too. If you
Yeah.
figure.
So that's an 18.
Damn here.
Yeah, 18 is enough. So interestingly, the monk and the Goliath fighter both can figure out something about this wand. Sibo, did you also roll?
I got 17.
And Sibo also has figured out two things. Between the three of you, you figured out two things about this wand. One, that there is currently only one charge left. And two, that this wand looks broken somehow. That there is a chance that the polymorph spell doesn't work exactly the way it's supposed to. That the wand is not completely functional in the way it was intended to be. So it's a little dangerous waving it around.
Is it physically broken or is it like chipped?
It's not physically broken, but the incantation that's written on it looks like it's like smudged or deteriorated in some fashion. But the wand itself is not broken.
Perhaps it would be better to get this repaired somehow before we try to do it. Or if not, then we can always take Shinebright to a cleric or something and have them break the curse, and then Shinebright can pay for that because it means it's cursed.
Wait, so there's one charge left after we turn Shinebright back to himself?
No, there's just one charge left, period.
Oh, okay. And then, okay. So we haven't turned him back yet.
Not yet. And presently what Shinebright is doing is he is like kind of ramming his head into one of the lower shelves in the library. He's trying to get your attention, but he can't speak with you all.
Yes, hello, Shinebright. I cannot speak with you yet, but I know you can understand me, so I will just explain this. The wand is possibly broken, so trying to undo your polymorph might not actually undo it. It also only has one charge left. Now here are your two options. And I looked at the party. I feel like it's fair to let him decide this. We can either try our luck and try to depolymorph you with the wand. We could try and get the wand repaired and then depolymorph you, which would take a bit longer and potentially cost money. Or we could not fuck with the wand at all and instead just take you to a cleric.
He keeps ramming his head into the shelf while looking at all of you. He seems to have dislodged a piece of paper from the shelf.
Can Melody go grab the piece of paper?
Anybody can.
She takes a piece of paper.
Yeah. And you read it?
I'm gonna hand it to Sibo this time.
Sibo, what do you do with the paper?
So I try to read it.
Sibo, as you start reading it, this tingle goes up and down your spine. You now have the ability to speak with animals for the next hour.
Okay, good. So I am talking with Shinebright. So you heard the situation. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Well, first of all, looks at Silrin. Language. You're in the presence of a great wizard. Second of all, I would be the only wizard powerful enough in this area to repair the wand. So that means, third of all, you should probably polymorph me back first. But I also saw that you were inspecting it, and there's a chance I might not make it. I'm not sure what I should do. What do you all think? Thank you for saving my life, by the way. Thank you for taking out Noke, Archimad Noke. Terrible, terrible apprentice.
So I have a question. So, is there a way that we can find the material within this your house to fix this wand?
It's possible. It would take me many weeks, however, to repair the wand, and I have to find out what things Noke has moved around or destroyed. He's made a right mess of my place, as you can tell. Looks at all the blood from the Mouther that's been staining the ground.
Melody prestidigitates it clean.
Thank you, Melody. That's very kind of you. That very neat spell you have.
You're a rich person. Is that fair to say?
I've been in sheep form the past few years, and I don't rather know if I would still be considered rich.
For the past few years?
Almost 2 years I've been in the form of a sheep. Yeah, it's been horrible. Could you imagine? Some people have only been polymorphed a few days and they complain, but I've been polymorphed for 2 years.
Yes, no, I understand. Being polymorphed is not a fun experience.
It's horrible.
I was more so asking, could you pay for a anti-curse from a cleric?
I'm not sure I have the funds.
All right.
Okay,
but,
wait.
But what things did you find on Noke? Maybe we could sell them and create such an effect.
Wait. Okay, so you're a powerful wizard, right? You're super. You're super powerful, super cool, all that.
I'm all right. Yeah.
You could probably make the money, right?
In time.
We could go to like a big cleric, and then we're like, hey, can we pay for this later? Or like put it on this guy's tab.
We could also pay for it now, and then he could pay us back later.
Oh, that would be lovely. That would be so kind.
But also, I think I'd like to keep some of these items that we found. I'm going to assume that some of them were yours that he took after he polymorphed you, but I don't know. This staff seems pretty useful.
He looks at everything and says, no, the spell book was his, the wand was mine.
Which one?
The staff of charming, that was his. This necklace, I don't ever remember giving to him. Maybe he found it on one of his journeys. But,
what about the two other ones?
No, neither of those are mine.
Okay, sick. So let's keep them.
Yeah, I'd love my staff back, though. Well, first, actually, I'd like to be polymorphed back into the form of an elf.
Yes. So, how much did it cost last time to get me unpolymorphed?
You can ask the party.
I don't remember.
500 gold or something, right?
Something like that.
Something like that.
I don't remember anymore.
Just on myself, I have 700 gold. So we almost certainly have enough to pay for it right now. And then he could just pay us back later.
You sound like you do. Maybe we can make an exchange if, yeah. I like it. I'd like to search my library to see what items Noke has left, but I can't in the form of a sheep.
Yes, so let's get you depolymorphed now. Do you know how powerful of a mage are you? Do you know the remove curse spell?
I do not.
Could you learn it?
I could.
Or do you need to train a bit more?
I could do some research. It will take me a few weeks, but I could do the research.
You should definitely get on that so you can unpolymorph your guards.
Yeah.
Because I believe they're currently
almost murdered my bear.
Okay, well, you don't need to call him a bear. You can call him a person turned into
He's my guard,
bear.
but he's currently in the form of a bear.
Eddie, he's saying his bear, as in his big gay.
Oh yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Big hairy gay friend.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So I would definitely recommend you, once you get back into human form, you get on that and you just start. Once you have it, you could just every day remove a polymorph. But for now, I don't know. I think it's safe to take you to a cleric, unpolymorph you, and then you'll just owe us the money and you can pay us back later.
That would be so kind of you to do.
With 100% interest every day. It will double exponentially.
He walks over and steps on your feet with his big sheep paws. Says, "You take that back."
No, I was joking.
I'm not
Sorry,
pay up.
So while we're here, though, it seems like only Melody and I can use the staff. Melody, do you want the staff?
Hey,
I mean,
the staff is mine.
You said the staff was
yours?
his.
No, the necklace was Noke's.
Okay.
I thought, okay.
Oh, I heard you said Staff of Charming is notes.
I
The
thought
only
I'm
thing,
pretty.
the only thing that is Shinebright's is the staff. Everything else is notes.
I thought I said the polymorph wand was his.
The polymorph is Well,
Sorry,
the
I
wizard created it, so yeah, that's his too.
Last time we transformed Silrin back from a pig, we paid 80 gold.
80
It was
gold.
80. No, it wasn't 80.
No, it was 80 gold. It's just that Melody only had 11 gold, Emir had 56 gold, and
Really?
Pat had 13 gold.
No.
Yeah, I guess that was
I-
before we went to the catacombs and we started getting fucking filthy rich.
Yeah.
It was 80 gold. What?
Also, I mean, out of game, I'm telling you this. This particular incantation has lasted way longer than the one that affected Silrin. I don't know how. Yeah, so I'm telling you this out of game. So it is probably going to be more expensive than what you paid in Rocky.
Okay. We can
But-
still almost definitely afford it, hopefully, unless it's like a
I
billion.
think you probably can.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm fine with parting ways with the staff.
Well, what do you think? Is it too risky to polymorph me back now, or are we
Well-
going back to town together?
My thing is that if you look at the bed dragon, that is your fate if we try and elf sheep you.
Well, that was a bed though. Originally, that is a bed, so we don't know if will he turn into a dragon. Is the thing like
I think
we don't know what's
the
gonna
result-
happen.
It looks like the result of this broken polymorph spell is that you are halfway turned into it, that your limbs alter, but that your main body does not. So you would be walking on two legs, if I'm just guessing here, but you'd be walking, you'd have 2 feet, 2 hands, a head, and a body of a sheep.
That sounds
Eyebrow.
horrible. I guess I could also be turned into a bear since he did that to my guard.
How
I don't want that
instead-
either.
How about instead we go pay a cleric to break it?
Yeah, I'm feeling like that's the right move here.
Dang, I kind of wanted to see what would happen if we used it, but whatever.
Well, I mean, up to you, Bat.
Okay, so I'm still in the wine and I'm casting it on. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, let's go to a cleric.
I feel like we worked out a deal before, but I don't
Yeah.
remember what it was.
We did work out a deal.
Yeah, we
One
worked out
favor for
something.
each of you.
Yes.
My
Okay.
favor
Didn't
to
you say-
Melody.
Didn't you
Was
say
to-
magic items too? Didn't we get them for magic items?
I think you can use your favor to get a magic item. Can I use my favor to get this stuff?
Melody
I would like it very much.
wanted me to write a letter of recommendation for her to the Bard College so they can teach her to learn how to speak with cats. And I can absolutely do that once I'm back in the form of an elf.
So, this was our deal. If any of us get polymorphed, the first thing you do after being polymorphed would be to polymorph us back into humanoids, which does not need to be met because none of us are polymorphed except for you. You need to work on being anti-racist, and each of us gets a favor for us individually and one favor for the party in the future. That was our
Yes,
deal.
I agreed to be your future friend.
Yes.
So, hey friend, do me a favor and give me your staff. That sounded sexual in nature, and it was not. I was talking about your magic staff of charming. Still sounds like a penis.
Make
Wow.
a persuasion check at disadvantage. He's considering it.
Just
That's
pick
a
up your cat.
21. Oh wait, fuck, disadvantage.
Mhm.
No, it's a 7.
He says, "Yeah, that is my staff after all. I mean, you're gonna."
And you are a sheep after all. And you soon won't be because of us.
I didn't want this tale to end in disappointment. I wanted to be polymorphed back. I want to have my staff. I want to clean up my house. I want to restore my treehouse to the glory it once was.
Yeah, we would like proper compensation for risking our lives in corporeal form.
Yes. What other favors could I do for you? He looks at Sibo and Emir and Bat.
Magic items would be
Can we talk about it when so I assume that you'll be back here after you turn back to yourself, correct?
Yeah, this is my home after all.
Yeah, can we discuss then?
After we visit the cleric?
No, yeah, visit cleric, turn you back, and we come back here, and then we can negotiate whatever item that you can offer.
He's starting to yawn and says, yeah, maybe we can go first thing in the morning. I'm getting really tired. Aren't you all tired after all that fighting?
I mean, sure, if you're down with staying with the sheep for another night, go. You'll, like, be my guest, my man.
Oh, no. I didn't mean it like that. I mean, we should go at once to a cleric, but I don't know, Sibo. I don't know what else you could ask for. But yes, we can definitely talk about it.
So Matt, can you pull back the map of the house?
What's your question, Sibo?
So I was wondering, can you remove the black, the final portion of the
do you want to walk in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. No problem. So the last room that the party has not seen yet is the dining room. It looks actually pretty meticulous, considering it's only really been Noke and friends living here. Noke and Guz, perhaps.
Searching around the house, do we find anything?
Where are you looking?
Just in general, like.
Where? What room?
So, no, I was just saying, like, we're like just looking around the house and looking at like some of the damages or some of the things like lying around and stuff. Do I have to specify which room that we're looking at?
Are you just asking me to describe what's there?
No, I'm not asking you to describe. I was wondering if we can find anything just like lying around, like some kind of weapon or some kind of items.
Well, yeah, you'd have to search for that.
Okay.
The only things you can see lying around are like what's on the table, what's visible. So you can see the rugs in several of the rooms. You can see the bookshelves. You can see on the desk in the main room of the laboratory. You can see chemical bottles and jars and things like that. You know, typical magician stuff.
Okay, can I go to the bedroom
Mm-hmm.
and then search for things?
Okay. Anybody else searching for stuff?
Yeah, can I go into the kitchen and sort of search around?
Sloran will sit in one of the chairs and just relax for a bit. He's just knocked out cold.
Fat Melody.
I don't really know what I'd search for.
Melody will prestidigitate the fire on again
Okay.
and curl up in front of the hearth. She'll grab like a carpet or something.
Mhm.
And can she short rest in front of the hearth?
Yeah. So Melody's taking a short rest.
I
Anybody
will also start taking a short rest.
take a short rest, Silran? Yeah.
Take out some bandages, patch up the fucking skin that's been lacerated by waves of thunder.
Sibo and Emir, you can both make some investigation checks and tell me what number you get.
Okay. I got 20.
Yeah, Sibo, I mean, you don't find anything unusual, but you see more examples of Noke's fine clothing in the dresser. So really nice fabrics, things lined with fur. You see a few coats and really nice boots.
So I don't find any like magic item or anything that looks magical?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
I rolled a 5. I'm gonna, say nothing.
Yeah, Emir, you don't really find much except for kitchen implements and food. So you find some onions and garlic and bread, things like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess would that be a thing I could do? Just grab some of the food, just eat some of it.
You can grab it.
Right.
And Bat,
Yeah,
were you doing anything or just hanging out?
No, I'm just hanging out.
Okay.
I don't know if I would have anything I really want from here.
Shinebright turns to you, Sibo, and says, "So, friends are sleeping. So how about as soon as they wake up, we head back to town? What do you say?"
By the
I guess that's fair.
By the way, a short rest isn't like a power nap. You don't fall unconscious. It's you like tending to your wounds and relaxing and taking a breather. I mean, it doesn't matter right now, just in case it comes up in the future.
Okay.
We're not like fully unconscious.
I'm sleeping.
Okay.
So Matt, I have a question for you as a DM.
Okay.
So Necklace of Adaptation, it says you're able to breathe in any environment. Does that also include underwater?
It could probably also be used to breathe through poison gas or something.
You're enclosed in a shell of fresh air, allowing you to, even in a vacuum or underwater. So yes, you could use it underwater.
Sick.
In that case, can I get the Necklace of Adaptation as my favor? Or is that's Noke's item, right? Noke's item.
Yeah,
Yes,
Shinebright says it's not mine, so up to you. Yes, I would love you to have that as my favorite to use, Sibo.
I'm gonna write down in my inventory one favor.
Okay.
Can I have the Ring of Necrotic Resistance?
I'll take the wand with magic missiles. Well, actually, I don't know. I feel like maybe one of the two people who can't really do anything from a range should take the magic missile wand.
So
Wait, Wand of Magic Detection and Wand of Magic Missiles.
Yeah.
Can anybody just carry that, or does
Yes,
it have
and
to be?
they do not require attunement, I don't believe, and they don't. And you don't need to be you don't need to be able to cast spells. You can just use your action while holding it to cast magic missiles or detect magic.
And then for Wand of Magic Detection, what's the full charge? How many charges?
Wand of Magic
3
Detection.
charges.
Wand, uncommon. This wand is 3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast the detect magic spell from it. Regains
The full
1
number of
d3
charges
from
is
the
3
charges of
charges.
daily dawn.
So the maximum is 3?
Yes.
Okay.
And anybody can use that one also. It does not require attunement.
I could take that one.
Okay, I'm cool with that.
Wait, also.
So,
I don't-
Bad,
I-
are
I
you
mean,
gonna take the
obviously
magic
it's super
missile?
late now, but Shinebright probably would have had resistance to my inflict wounds spell if he had the ring of necrotic resistance.
So, Bad, are you gonna take the magic missile wand?
I heard you, Teddy.
probably.
Can Melody take all the writing utensils? Pen, ink, parchment. And to that resounding chorus of no's,
Go.
I mean,
Nobody-
I don't know. You could take them. I don't need them. I just want to know what we're doing with this magic wand.
You can take it. Take the magic missile wand.
Yeah. Yes.
Because if you're stuck in the back, you can just blast someone with auto hitting force
Yeah,
damage.
yeah. I just wanted to know, Ymir, do you want it? Because you're also a melee, like go up close.
If you, I feel like you could probably use it better than I would.
Okay. Okay, yeah, then I'll take it.
So, is Teddy taking, is Soren taking the magic detection?
Yeah, unless you
Okay.
strongly wanted it.
No. I can learn magic detection as one of the spells that I can learn, so I think you can have it.
I think I can also learn it, but if I run out of spell slots, then I'm kind of useless. So having this just like as an extra use of it, so it's like
So let's go through. So Melody is gonna have necrotic resistance ring, right?
Yep.
Yep. And
you
then
have the necklace of adaptation. I have the
yeah,
magic
Sibo will get the
detection.
necklace of adaptation, and then magic detection will be Soren, and then magic missile will be Bat.
Yep.
Are we gonna give anything to Ymir?
There is also a potion of lightning resistance and a potion of greater healing.
I think Ymir should take the potions because like he's lower level, and then he does a lot of like close range attacks. So I think potion will be useful for him.
I agree with that. Also, I don't know if we should take the money. I'll try to say this away from Shinebright. I feel kind of bad for him. I don't want him to come back to the world of having 2 feet and a mouth that you can use to talk and thumbs and just like not have anything. So just throwing him like an extra, I don't know, like 7 gold or whatever.
Yeah, he's like super powerful wizard dude though, so he can make money with a super powerful wizard.
Yeah, but it's all, I don't know. I mean, just maybe just as a gesture of good faith, like us better. Because I mean, do we really have use for 1 gold piece?
I was wondering if I can take the playing cards and ticket to this year's Turtle Festival. Sibo is very interested in them.
Go ahead. I was planning on just sneaking in anyway.
So, Sibo is going to turn to the sheep
Okay.
and ask, do you have any magic item that you know that you possess in this house that may be helpful to a ranger?
I might, but I can't search properly in my current form.
So I guess I'm gonna.
So have we taken a short rest yet?
Well, you're in the process of it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, some people are already resting while
Yeah.
I'm just like communicating with Shinebright.
So when this spell is over, then the short rest is over. This spell is speaking to animals. When that's over, because it only lasts 1 hour. The short rest is an hour.
Okay, so in that case, I would like to. I don't know about the group, but I would like to get my favor when you're done being a sheep.
Yeah, I would also like to be done being a sheep.
And we'll help you. So
chop chop,
all is
and
good.
he clops his sheepy little feet on the wood and says, "Can't wait till your friends wake back up. We can go. Could really use your help."
Okay, and Emir, are you doing anything besides searching and getting some food?
I guess after finding whatever food I found, taking a short rest as well, if that's possible.
So Emir walks back into the salon carrying like onions and bread. He's like, "Look what I found," and then he starts resting. Shinebright walks over to Noke's body. Yeah, go ahead, Sibo.
Can I also take Noke's expensive clothes?
Yeah, if you want. No one's looking for it, I don't think.
Yep, I'll take that.
So, at this point, Shinebright is looking over the dead body of Noke, and he says, Noke. Archimad Noke, my former apprentice. Perhaps I didn't treat you as well as I should have. Perhaps I should have tempered your more base, greedy instinct. It's a shame you didn't use your magical prowess for something better in life. I will do the right thing. I will see to it that your family is notified and that you are buried appropriately. It just pains me to see you like this. It pains me to see me like this. Master, to any apprentice, must treat those eager to learn with better respect. And Shinebright kind of like slumps over and is sitting looking very sad by his books.
Sibo is gonna stand next to the sheep and just kind of pet it a little bit.
He looks at you, Sibo, and says, "What do you think of my treehouse? Are you impressed? Are you astounded at how I was able to build this all those years? What do you think of the place?"
Very cool. I personally like it a lot.
He smiles at you and says, I wonder sometimes. After you turn me back into elf form, I'm starting to wonder if I have any more use of this stronghold. I don't know if I deserve it. The memories here are all tainted. Maybe I should just pack up what's useful and retire. Go to the islands, eat turtles and fish all day. If you and your crew wanted to take this treehouse and make it your keep, perhaps that could be your favor. I'd consider that.
That could be a great option. Thanks for offering, and we'll talk as a group and we'll let you know.
He nods and says, is there any other way that I can help you, Sibo, if it weren't magic items? How else could I help you in your quest?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I think a lot has happened like this past hour or so, and I'm just, try to digest some of it, I guess. It was a brutal fight. Flying Bat tried to kill me. That was kind of scary.
Well, I have a warning to tell you that I could sense immediately upon meeting you and your friends. And he whispers something in your ear.
Damn, I can't believe he sensed something.
Oh no.
He looks at you and just nods.
Is there any way we can reverse it?
I can do some research, but again, and he holds up his sheep paws. Hooves.
So, I'm gonna go to bat.
Yeah. What's up?
And we have not heard from Wasabi in a long time, and I wonder what he's up to.
Okay, I'll pull out Wasabi.
Wasabi is sleeping soundly in your pocket.
Yeah, he's just sleeping.
So according to Shinebright, he says that Wasabi is diseased and will die soon.
Well, that was gonna happen eventually. I mean, Wasabi is simply a rat.
But he was your companion.
He is also a living creature that will die eventually. So, while it is that is very sad.
I can just try and heal him tomorrow if you want.
Oh shit, yeah, that's true. We've got magic. Forgot about that.
We live in a magical world where we can cast spells and heal diseases.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, we'll just do that tomorrow.
Shinebright walks over to you, Sibo. So Sibo's currently the only one who can understand, and says, I think it's something that Wasabi ate. I don't know what it was, but
Eat
it
human
doesn't seem
flesh.
quite
Or human fat.
normal.
It eats human fat.
So I relate this to a group.
Wasabi did eat human fat at one point. That was not my intention for him to eat it, but he did eat it. I don't know, I've been feeding him rations and stuff. Whatever I had for breakfast.
So this was long time ago that he ate human flesh, no?
Yeah.
It was
But I mean, you could have had it for a long time.
Like a week ago, right?
About a week ago, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it was a week ago. That's not too long ago.
But also he
Yeah.
is small, so he probably has fast metabolism.
Yeah.
Okay. So
it might have
maybe
been something more
perhaps.
recent. Can I make a medicine check to see
To
if
do
I
what?
would potentially know what he ate that could be
Yeah.
wrong? Nope. It was probably the fat.
Okay, I'm gonna make a medicine check.
Maybe just his soul is being corrupted.
Ooh, how dark.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
He's done a lot of weird shit.
Yeah,
he's
Bat's making a medicine check?
Never mind, that's an 8.
Yeah,
He's
Bat,
becoming
you can't tell.
increasingly more disturbing every day.
I got 19 for medicine check.
So what Shinebright is telling you seems to be quite valid based on your observations of this rat.
But what poisoned him though?
Yeah, it seems to be something he ate is probably the corpse fat.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You're just not sure exactly what the corpses were of. Could have been anything. Human,
I mean,
animal, elf.
they
No
were
idea.
probably human because I put him in a jar that held human fat in it, and we were in a den with cannibals, so probably human.
Fair guess.
We should just wait. We should wait till tomorrow and heal him.
Yeah.
Can I also make a request? I'm a bit weak right now. I mean right now, but also just in the macro sense. I'm still trying to finish my training a bit. Could we? I mean, obviously, if you see something important, then go for it. But could we try not to like look for things for a bit, just so then, I'll have more spells.
Yeah, sure.
So, I have a question. So, Teddy, you are done with training Soren to level up, right?
No,
I
it's
have
still
I have enough XP, but I
Yeah.
need to spend I think a full week in game, and
yeah,
will
5
only
days
have
in
been the
game.
third day.
Yep.
So I'm
so
basically
you
asking, can
actually
we?
need to. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm still level 3, and I was asking
Okay.
if we could hold off a bit and at least wait for me to get to like level 4 or something, so that I can be slightly more effective in the oncoming fights and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know it takes 5 days to level up.
It's also at this point that you notice that Shinebright is just by. He can no longer speak to him. The spell has worn off.
Does that mean that we've taken a short rest?
Yeah, your short rest is over.
Okay,
Alright.
let's go to the cleric in town.
I must heal my broken body.
Melody's
As the party starts to leave, Shinebright is kind of like bucking over Noke's body while looking at you. He's like using
Oh.
his paws and head to push the body toward you.
Okay, I'll
think,
grab the body.
No, I think he is trying to say we should bury him somewhere.
He's nodding his head furiously.
We can do that when we get back, though. It's not really a time-sensitive thing. Because, like, Wasabi is dying
I
from, like,
think-
disease.
Yeah,
Which is
but I
kinda-
think
that's kind of time-sensitive, and I don't think
I-
we can bury a
I
person-sized
mean,
hole.
telling his family and burying his body is not our business. I think we should let you
That
do
too.
that once you're a person.
That, too.
He sort of hangs his head and slowly walks back to the party. Seems like he kind of understands what you're saying.
so. Are we
Bear-
carrying the body,
Is
or
the
what's
bear
the
going to wake up
solution
in
right
like a
now?
little bit?
Solution, leave the body here, let him deal with it when he's not sheep.
Should we
And I look at Shinebright, and then, is he nodding, or what is he doing?
He's kind of like shrugging his sheep shoulders. He's following you, the party.
I'll take. Sorry, I keep forgetting. What's the assistant's name?
Nope.
Nope, or
Noke.
the bear.
Noke. I'll take Noke, and I'll lean him up against one of the chairs, and I'll put a pair of sunglasses on him, and I'll just be like, he just had a night of drinking last night. He'll be fine.
There's a chair over here.
We can let Bernie's this shit.
And when Melody wakes up from her nap, she's gonna stretch, tuck Twitch back into her clothing, prestidigitate the fire out so that it doesn't burn anything while we're gone, and then drape her blanket over Noke's body while he is, before they leave.
Sibo, could you make a history check, by the way?
That's 17.
17? Okay. So, what's the party doing at this point?
I think we're gonna go back to town to get him anti-polymorphed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Emir, any thoughts?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I just kind of go with the party, so I kind of trying to figure out it.
Wait, also, I'm gonna write a note that says, "Sorry we beat you up. We were on your side. Noke is dead. You're gonna be depolymorphed in a little bit," and I'll leave the note by the bear for when he wakes up.
That's funny. Okay. Yeah, the sheep sees this and kind of nods his head happily. Who's carrying the wand of polymorph, by the way?
I will.
Okay.
No, I don't want to touch this.
I'll
I'm worried
take
it's
it.
gonna like crack and then polymorph me again.
I'll take it.
So before we go, I noticed something.
What did you see?
So I recognize. So I am looking at this and this letter, and then it says Noke's full name as Archimad Noke, and Archimad is the one who sent letter to my original group to meet in Stonitsa to gather a salt shipment.
Oh.
So, that makes things interesting.
Did that mission go poorly? Both Silren as a character and Teddy as a player was not there for that.
That's right.
So, I mean, I guess Noke has known about you guys for a bit of time. But like, I don't know. Did he try to set you up into an ambush? Was it like a weird amount of salt that he was using? Was he just like a middleman that someone else, needed salt from?
So, can Blake ask Kat about this? Because it's been a long time, and I don't quite remember how. Like, I remember the salt shipment thing, but anyways. So, Kat, do you remember anything from like that period of time? And Gerald, if you remember anything, maybe you can contribute too.
What I remember is that it was the first thing that we were met with when we arrived in Stonitsa, and
yeah, so it was just a side quest, right? Something that we can.
No. The salt thing was, we were supposed to do that as the what was like our main thing to do there, and then someone else took the job, and then we went to go do something else.
yeah, it took us too long to go get the salt stuff, so someone else got it first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Simon was like, "Oh, it's a demon," and we're like, "No, it's not a demon, and it's probably a demon."
So, knowing Noke's name at this point, does that signify, or is it relevant in any other way?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
Was the job supposed to be you deliver the salt to him?
It was something out of game. I'm not talking in game, by the way. It was something about like bringing the salt. Was it bringing the salt over? Was it like an escort mission to bring the salt over? Yeah.
Yep.
To him.
Yeah,
He's the one who
No,
wanted
not
the
to
salt.
him. The mission was to bring the salt to Raksha, and they had a contact in Raksha to deliver the salt to, but it was not to Archimad himself.
Wait, but we also he had the pendant of Sirik on his neck. We know that he's part of the mean folk, the little bitch boys. Can we start calling them that? Instead of the cult of Sirik, can we start calling them the little bitch boys?
I'm cool with that.
Shinebright runs over and stomps on your feet with his hooves and shakes his head.
What, do you
Nah, I'm
respect
calling
the
them
temp?
that.
Am I crimping on your style? Do you not want me to tuck down to
He sort of runs around his library, stomping on the floor and looks at you.
Okay, we should probably head out and
we're going to unpolymorph you now.
Okay, he seems to be very happy about that.
Yeah, we can talk about this on the way.
All right.
So we know that he's part of the little bitch boys, and he was paying people to go deliver salt to a contact in Raksha. So maybe he was just a middleman. Maybe he wasn't part of the cult yet, or maybe he was, and the cult wants salt for some reason. Can I make an Arcana check to think, is there any magical use for salt that I know of?
I mean, there are some spells that require salt. You don't need to make Arcana for that.
Okay.
I would say that you would know that.
They're not. It's not like human mythology where like salt is like anti-magic or like anti-demon or whatever.
Yeah, you get the salt.
If you want to know if there are local legends about that, that would be a history check.
Well, no, I was talking more about like the magic like use for it. But if it's just maybe they just wanted to salt their foods. I don't know. Or maybe it was purely a financial thing and not at all.
Well, Siba would know that Raksha wanted salt because people were afraid of getting murdered, and they thought the best way to prevent getting murdered is putting salt in front of your door and wearing garlic as a charm to protect yourself.
just from murderers or from like a type of monster?
It was like both. It was like, oh,
Yeah.
we don't know who's murdering, so
exactly.
it's probably a monster.
Because they didn't really know.
Gotcha.
But what was also interesting to the party is that the salt delivery was scheduled before the murder of the guards in Raksha had even taken place.
Yeah.
So that's weird.
So the murderer that you guys were hunting down, did you ever catch
Never-
that?
No,
person?
we never killed him. You ran away.
Did you find
I
out who
think.
they were?
Oh yeah, it was Cheeto or whatever his name was. Or wait, there's two Cheetos,
No,
right?
Cheeto was a character just living in a hut in this poor docks. You remember
Oh.
Cheeto?
It was
Wasn't
a
he
red.
evil?
It was a band that called themselves the Red Angels, led by the daughter of the wealthiest guy in Raksha. Her name was started with a C.
Indra?
Sindra, yes. And she was the one who created the Red Angels to take out any small businesses or any foreigners to encourage and support the businesses of the large families already living there, of the wealthy families already living there.
Wait, was she
Well,
the
it seemed like the cult knew about the murders before they were going to happen. Then, if they were selling salt, presumably in anticipation for people wanting to buy the salt to protect against the murders, if they knew that there were going to be murders, then that seems like so. Maybe the Red Angels are an extension of the cult, or they were being manipulated by the cult and they work for them, or maybe the cult works for them. There's some connection there, probably.
Wait, was Syndra the one we fought in the big dining, or not dining hall, the big party?
I mean, she
Oh,
was running
I thought
away
that was-
from the thing, but yeah.
Okay, never mind.
It
Wait,
was the daughter.
who
and
was the
then,
one we were fighting? Who were we fighting in that
Cat
ball?
Was the name of the boss.
Who?
Chath.
Chath. Oh, okay.
Chad.
It was Chath's brother here.
Chath's brother, yeah. Velas. I don't remember if the party ever figured out his name.
Oh, so Sibo is getting like a light bulb moment. So he thinks that there's a relationship. There's like a relationship between people who believe in Sorek. They are the rich fanatics, right?
Yeah, that's them.
Yeah, cultist or whatever.
Noke was
Yeah.
wearing a necklace.
So I think there's a relationship between the rich families and this cultist. And I think a lot of rich families are part of this cult, maybe.
But Syndra's father didn't know that she was in the Red Angels, that she was doing all of these things. So it's likely there does have to be some major source of income for these people carrying around hundreds of gold pieces on them at once. But I don't think it was the Raksha families. It's likely that it's a wealthy family, but not the Raksha ones.
So this indicates that there was people probably needed salt to protect themselves or whatever, like this way. So that gives a reason for salt to be like distributed or bought from. So that brings a lot of wealth. So I think that was one of the way to bring wealth to them even further, even though they're already wealthy. You know what I mean? So I think this all ties up with the Red Angel incident.
That makes
That
sense.
this was planned by cultists.
So the party's on the road, and it's around 3-something in the morning. It's pitch black out. It's a summer evening, I guess, I suppose, or super early in the morning.
I use my cloak of billowing. I forgot that I had that. I just use it.
The sun, and the party re-enters the city of Zadash through its southern gates and enters Five Wells Square. Emir, can you make a history check, please?
I rolled a 3.
Okay. What I was going to say is Emir recognizes somebody, but maybe he doesn't. The party comes across somebody in the square who has a goatee, his hair tied back in a queue. You can even see in the dark that he has very bushy eyebrows and tan skin. And he's like flinging a coin up and down. And he looks a little bit scared. And he comes up to the party and says, "Did you hear that crash? There was a white bird or something that crashed in the forest and flew into the sky. Did any of you see that?"
No.
Nope.
That's so weird.
I was gonna pay somebody handsomely to tell me, but oh well. I guess I'll find out who knows more about that thing.
Wait, so when this conversation is happening, Sibo is whispering to Melody. Is he talking about the white dragon at our place? The battle? Like, is he talking about that, or do you think it's something else?
Let's ask. Let's figure out. And she'll turn to the guy and ask, did it look strange?
Yeah.
Like it, not entirely white, but also a bit almost wooden?
Maybe. It definitely was a loud crackling noise, like something broke, and then a bunch of us in town saw this thing in the sky.
And do you know where it went?
I'd like to ask you if you know where it came from or where it went.
He said that he'd pay us handsomely for this, for
Yeah.
information. How much coin is handsome? Oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll see. Maybe I can get you an audience with the Duke. My name is Huang, by the way. I'm the town crier. I'm the guy who gets things in print and who stands in the square telling the stories of the day. I
I
could
thought you were
announce
gonna
your.
give us like 2 gold.
I could
You're gonna give
announce
us
your.
audience with the Duke. Holy shit!
I could announce your. Wait, are you saying this?
I mean, that was partially out of game, but no, that was out of game. Sorry.
Okay. He would react to that. No, the Duke would love to hear who discovered this creature and what happened. So, can you tell me what you know about this thing? And he kind of whips out a piece of paper and something.
Sorry,
to
I'm
write with.
having trouble with my memory, guys. Can you come here for a sec? I need your help remembering, and I just want to huddle up away from the dude for a sec. It's a bad lie, I know, but like.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
should
what's up?
I feel like we should be a bit careful about, letting people know that there's a big tree fort that's currently unoccupied with a bunch of shit that people can take. I don't really know if that should be public information.
Yeah, probably not.
Could say,
And
could say that
And
we were-
Sibo is nodding as well, because Sibo adds, there's Noke's dead body in there as well, along with the bed that transformed into original form.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the best idea of letting him know.
Very fair point.
we could say that we were tracking this creature in the night, and we noticed it looked odd, and we're trying to get closer to it, but we couldn't find it, quite catch it, and it's on our to-do list or something along those lines.
So are you still in the huddle? You're breaking out of the huddle? The guy's kind of puzzled. Has a puzzled look in his face.
Now I remember. Sorry, yes, I have memory issues. I need to do a little memory game with my friends. It's a whole thing. I'm a foreigner. You don't know me. Anyway, we were chasing this creature through the forest. It was a strange, like pseudo dragon. I don't fully know what like type of dragon it is, or I don't even think Silver knows there are different types of dragons. He doesn't know shit about dragons. It was this weird dragon-looking thing. It had feathery wings somehow, rather than like scaly wings or leathery or whatever.
He's writing notes.
Yeah, and we chased it down.
Chased it from where? Where did it originate?
The mountains.
And where did it end? We
In
saw
the
it landed
forest.
somewhere. We saw that it landed somewhere near Shinebright's treehouse.
Yes, well, that's because that we engaged it there, and we were able to kill it
You killed it. How did you kill it?
with a lot of swords. I don't know, like we shot it a few times, used some magic.
He looks at all of you and says, "Who used swords? Who used magic?"
Well, I use magic, and swords, and a bow actually, but mostly magic.
Just said I hold my axe over my head.
I used magic.
So are you an adventuring party? Can I get all of your names? I'm
Yeah,
taking notes of everything.
I'm Silren, and these are the Sillies.
I'm
Huh?
gonna stab you, Silren. I'm
And
gonna stab
together-
you with my sickle.
And together we are Silren and the Sillies.
Okay,
That's
he's
our
writing this
adventure
down.
name.
That's not.
He looks
that's
at
not the
Bat
name.
and
That's not
says,
the
"What's
name.
your name?"
My name is Bat.
Silly
We are
one.
not- We are not
that is
Sillies
silly.
and Sillies.
That is silly number one.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
He's my right hand silly.
Nope.
He looks
nope,
at Melody
nope, no.
and says, "And what's your name?"
My name is M.
And he looks at Emir and says, "What's your name?"
Emir? Question mark.
He looks at Sibo and says, "And what's your name?"
My name is Sibo.
And he looks at Soren and says, "So you're the leader?"
Basically, yeah.
No.
And
He
he looks at Bat.
Is.
He looks at. He laughs at Melody and then looks at Bat and says, "Well, if he's not the leader, are you the leader?"
There is no leader.
Except for me.
No, there's no leader.
He's making notes.
You know
of
what?
this.
You know who our leader is? Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's it.
Whatever. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for
And
this.
were any of you injured?
Yeah.
Yes.
How? How did this creature attack you? How did it hurt you?
It was a dragon.
It bit us a few times.
It bit us. It used its breath and stuff.
It drained half my hit points in a single bite. I approached it, trying to be friendly, snuck closer, speaking quietly, and all of a sudden it lunged towards me, and with its wooden teeth, it slammed into my arm and drained half my health.
Oh my goodness! How did you survive?
I am magical.
Magical? How?
I cast a healing word upon myself.
Wow. He's making a note of this. And he says, "So where are you all from? Are you from the same place? Or are you just adventuring around?"
Guys, my
So
red.
Sibo is going to
We don't
break
understand
off
all
for a
this.
little bit and asks, so what's the whole purpose of writing this down? Just
I'm the
curious.
town crier. I tell stories about what's happening in the city of Zabash.
And
we're
you
getting,
said,
getting interviewed for the newspaper, I think.
yeah. So you said about something about Duke.
Yeah, Duke Eltes. If he's impressed by your feats, maybe you can get an audience with him. I have connections, you know. And he pulls out from his hat like a card with his name on it, and says, "You can find me in the town square anytime."
Okay, so we're actually in a hurry to bring one of our party members who are polymorphed into sheep to
Okay.
cleric, but we'll definitely find you for further details.
He kind of like taps his hat and says, "Thanks so much for telling us. So, by the way, is the creature dead? Do we have any more reason to be scared?"
Oh, no. We fucked it up.
Oh, you did. How did you kill it?
By turning it into something lifeless. It went from being a great dragon thing to a very comfortable queen bed.
He laughs and says, "So wait, are you the leader of the party?"
There is no leader. We've been over this.
Except for me. We've
No.
been over this.
We each have our strengths and use them as we can, and it occasionally becomes a mess, but it means that we do our best.
Okay. He says, "All right, I'm gonna get the story in today's news, and maybe the Duke will call on you. Where are you staying, by the way?"
The Mighty Quill. And if I could just make an addendum to your notes. I cited my name as M before. That's my mere initial. My full name is Melody.
Oh, Melody. Hope I got that right. And he
Yes, you did.
taps his hat and says, "Well, thanks for saving us from this white, furry, winged, biting creature. We owe a debt to you."
Our
Basically,
pleasure.
yeah. A lot
Alright,
of people owe
he-
debts to us.
He pats Shinebright on the head and kind of skips off happily to wherever he's going.
Payment? Oh well.
I
Would
don't
It goes
know.
around 3:30 in the morning. You're standing in the middle of Five Wells
Yeah.
Square.
Are we at the cleric's house or office or whatever?
Could you all just make an intelligence check? I'll tell you where all the clerics are, based on what you know.
That is a 6.
Okay, so
19.
19, 17,
18.
18.
16.
Okay, so everybody but Bat has a fairly decent sense of where the the temples are in town. There is in fact a small shrine exactly where you are in Five Wells Square. That would be the closest one. But you could also walk towards the center of town and go to a different one. There's a saint called Yaiwis that is here, as well as a Church of Palor that is here.
Can I make a religion check to, probably know which one we would get along with better?
Yep.
I think I have proficiency in that.
Yeah, anybody who wants to make a religion check can roll and tell me what they get.
No, I do not have proficiency, so it's just +1. 15.
Sorry, Silrin, you would know that Palor is probably your better bet for unsheathing this Mr. Elf Wizard.
Okay. This one's probably better for our specific task.
Okay. Lead the way.
Swing open the doors. Hello! Excuse me, I don't mean to wake anyone up at this late hour. Are there people in there?
I mean, it's very dark and very quiet. There's a bunch of candles that are lit, and somebody is slowly, rubbing their eyes and walking toward the party. It's an older lady dressed in robe.
So sorry to wake you in this hour, but we have recently come across an opportunity to break a curse, and we need your help with it. Much preferred to be now. We can obviously pay you for your services.
Yeah, how can I help?
Well, there's the sheep.
The sheep moves forward.
Believe it or not, he's not normally a sheep. He's normally an elf.
So...
And we would like him to not be that anymore.
Oh, you want me to cast polymorph or something?
No, can you break the polymorph?
Can I break the polymorph?
Such as with a remove curse or something.
Well, it costs some money. We don't do these services for free.
I know. We can pay you.
She looks you up and down. She looks at the party and says, "It's 120 gold."
I pay that out of my pocket.
And she
Also,
and I give her
Sibo adds that this is Shinebright, and I'm sure you're aware of his stories.
Oh, this is Shinebright? He's been missing for so many months.
Yeah, well, he
was sheep for 2 years.
Okay, I will cast this spell right away.
It was first, 120, you said?
120, yeah.
I'll tip 5 extra gold for doing it late at night.
Okay. She thanks you for that. And as you hand her the gold, she's inspecting every single gold coin. She's taking quite a long time looking at every single coin.
There's such thing as fake coins.
She then looks at you, Silren, and says, "This looks legit." And she casts the spell to remove the curse, and out pops this. The snout fully turns into a linear elven nose. The long black ears turn into pointy elf ears, and slowly the sheep turns back into the form of a rather handsome and tall elf. I'd like to give everybody in the party 200 more experience points for helping this character.
Does he need some common clothes?
Oh, wait, sorry, how much? You said 120?
200.
200? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, his current outfit is really old and smelly, so he could probably do with a change of clothes.
So...
that's not our job, though.
But I assume we would have the things that we found on Noke.
You do.
So she's gonna hand him those common clothes that were on Noke.
You're gonna give him Noke's clothes?
No, because Noke had nice clothes, which Sibo took.
Yeah.
But in the description, he had a set of just common average.
Yeah,
clothes.
those were his clothes. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, no, she's not gonna give him. Meh. She's gonna offer them.
Is he naked right now?
No, he's in his dusty, dirty clothes from 2 years ago
cool.
that have been very worn. It smells awful.
Well, have they been worn if they haven't existed?
I also have clothing on me that I could give, but I don't know if that's also Ymir-sized clothing. I don't know if that's something that comes into effect.
He nods to you, Melody, and says, "First of all, let me thank the party, Silrin, and your Sillies. You've done a fine job. Normally, I would scoff at such a gift of clothing worn by my former apprentice, but I need to practice kindness. I have a second chance at life, so if these are the clothes that you have, I will gladly wear the clothing of my former apprentice." And he hands out his hands to accept your gift. The gnome cleric shuts the door and says, "Good night."
Thank you very much for your
hold up.
service. I appreciate it.
Oh, that?
Wait,
Yeah.
hold up. Can you cast lesser restoration?
I can do that for free.
Like right now or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
No.
Also, do we catch the cleric's
Don't risk
name?
that though.
We didn't ask her.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
fine.
I
It's
thought
not
she
like
was gonna
probably go
introduce herself. Is she already in, or is she about to pop
I
in?
guess she's about to close the door.
Sibo says, "Can we catch your name, please?"
Abal.
Thank
Okay,
you. Thank you for
Abal.
your service.
You're welcome.
Hope you
And
have a good
she
sleep.
says you're welcome in Gnomish.
Oh, and Sibo's gonna say, is she known?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I didn't, you didn't tell us which race, so I wasn't sure, so.
Mhm.
Okay, and I'll say, sleep well and Gnomish back.
She says, "Anything else? I need to go back to bed."
Does Wasabi look like he'll last the night?
Make a medicine check. Medicine or insight?
That is a.
This would be medicine. Insight would be determining his
That is
motivation.
a 15.
Yeah, I'll let you take that for insight or medicine. Really, I mean, you can't tell because
no, insight's way better then. That's a 18.
Let's say he doesn't look the healthiest you've seen him. He's sleeping, but he does not look the healthiest that you've seen him.
I don't know if I want to risk it just another day. But he doesn't look the healthiest, isn't like death's door, so yeah, sure, let's just go to bed. We can do it tomorrow.
Okay. So the cleric shuts the door. The party makes their way to the mighty quill. Pretty much nobody is awake except for the bartender. And he smiles at you and says, "I wonder where you all were today."
Been a long day.
Yeah.
Shinebright, go chill in your tree or whatever, so someone's there.
Well, I just want to say thanks for everything. You have a friend in me. Do stop by after I have a chance to tidy up and see what things I can find. And I am a man of honesty, so I intend to grant you your favors, your wishes, whatever it is. You did save my life after all. And
Would you like my help cleaning up?
I'd love some help cleaning up. I have no guards anymore after all.
Well, you can get them back.
Yes. And
Also, no rush, but eventually you owe me 120 gold.
he kind of looks on his body and says, "How's 30 for now?" He pulls out his coin purse.
Keep that on you. I'm fine on money right now. It's 30 gold is more use for you than it is for me. Just eventually, I don't know, next month if you can make it 120.
I don't intend to leave Zadash anytime soon. Come and find me in the treehouse, or I'll be hanging out around one of the pubs here in town. Maybe I'll stop by here at Mighty Quill if you stick around.
Perhaps. I don't really know. I think we were going to stay around for the race.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to the Turtle Festival this weekend, probably. If I can get my act together, maybe I'll see you there, or the following week when the owlbear races take place.
Okay, so at this point, Melody is gonna accompany Shinebright to help him tidy up and stuff, and rest of the party is doing a long rest? What's the
Yep.
deal? I'm
Yeah, is that what's
asking.
Sounds good to me.
So, Sibo is probably gonna need a long rest because he didn't take a short break, and then he is slightly wounded, and then he also would like to stay in the inn so that he can find his armor the next day.
That's a good idea. Okay.
Yeah, because he paid for it. He better get it back.
So the party's going to retire at the Mighty Quill, whereas Melody and Shinebright will walk together back to the forest. Is that right?
Yeah, I need to take a long rest.
I mean, my long rest is only 4 hours, so it shouldn't be too long.
Okay.
So again, can we just try not to do anything crazy tomorrow? Straight up, out of game, I just want to fucking level up.
Yep.
Sure.
I don't know.
We'll
I mean,
try not to adventure.
if it's like a dragon attacks the city, you don't need to be like, no, hold on, dragon, just like 3 more days. But like, I don't know. Sorry, I don't want to be like too restrictive on you guys. Do what you want. That's just my request.
I mean, it directly helps us if you're leveled up. Like, that just makes us better because you are under leveled.
Okay, so long rest.
Yup.
Everybody long rest except for Melody, presently at least, because they're walking back to the treehouse. And Finithir is like humming a tune. He's very happy about like being back in elf form. And he says, Melody, your party is a funny party, aren't they?
Yes, we're a mismatched bunch.
Yeah. How is it that you understand each other and get along? It's quite funny.
We don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Amuse each other too much, I think.
Listen, my advice to you, young bard, is that you trust your instincts and fight against injustice. Don't just do what's convenient. Do what is right. Take a stand. Make a name for yourself. Here in Zadash, south in Raksha, but make a name for yourself somewhere so that others know your values. I highly recommend getting involved with a faction here in Zadash, or making a bond with the gods so that the world knows your sacrifice. You and your party.
Okay, so let's join the cult.
You and your party could be the thing that we need to overcome whatever forces took over Noke and people like him.
But why, I'm curious, would you suggest that we bind ourselves to a group instead of trying to make a name for ourselves of our own volition? Would that not be greater proof of our courage?
You have a very good point. That could actually be a better way to do it. Here's my advice. There are many benefits to joining others and learning from them the things that you do not yet know how to do. You can take that back with you. They can never take that away from you. If you're imprisoned, if you're polymorphed, you will always have those skills with you for the rest of your career.
So what group would you suggest we look into joining?
My dear, maybe let's talk about this in the morning. Let's tidy up a little bit. Are you okay with the couch?
Yeah, sounds fine to me.
And maybe in the morning we can talk about the secrets that are going in Zadash. I know a thing or two.
And I'd be happy to learn from you. Thank you.
You're catching on. At this moment, it'd be a good place to stop today's session and finish, and see how we're all doing and feeling.
Can we say we took a long rest?
Yeah, it sounds like everyone's gonna take a long rest, including Melody and Shinebright.
So I can like replenish my stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. I really wanted to hold person him and then inflict wounds, which would have done an auto crit, so I would have done 60-10 necrotic.
Whoa!
But he succeeded against hold person, and I already used my other second level spell slot for pass that a trace, so I didn't get to do the fun combo.
Debo's combo of the like Hail of Thorns plus arrow plus Colossus did a lot of damage.
Yeah.
That was pretty deadly. I was quite impressed with myself. Just like, okay. Yeah. And Sibo ended up killing the guy too.
Yeah.
Which turned the bed back to the bed, not the dragon. Oh yeah, I was impressed with Thunderwave. That was deadly. Killed a lot of everybody just becomes unconscious around him. That just
I think it's 3d8 thunder. Is it 2d8?
3d8 if you fail to save.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Thunderwave should be strength.
I felt really bad. I felt really bad towards the end of the fight because I just kept bouncing in and out of consciousness.
Right.
It seemed like.
I mean, there wasn't anything you could do about it. I feel kind of bad about not healing wording you during one of those rounds. But I used inflict wounds, so I couldn't bonus action heal you, unless I was like a dream druid.
I think you actually managed to kill all. Well, you didn't kill the dragon technically, but you did get rid of them. So you got rid of all 3 main bad guys in like 5 or 6 rounds, pretty quick.
Were the ape guards ever were they just sound asleep?
Yeah, they were there, but they never came out to attack you.
Kat, tell Matt what you were trying to do at the roof.
Oh, well, I was trying to tame the dragon. That would have been cool, but it absolutely failed. And I looked up white dragons. Apparently, they're chaotic, evil, chromatic dragons.
Yeah.
So,
well, I think that was a bed dragon.
The bed dragon, yeah.
It breathed out splinters rather than ice.
Yeah, taming would have been interesting if it worked.
It was a dragon that was also white, but I don't think it was a white dragon.
Yeah.
I'm also just curious, in case this would have come up, would the bed dragon have been a dragon or a construct? If it's made of a bed.
The information I have says dragon, but I don't know if it would be a construct.
Do you have stats for a bed dragon?
I do.
Oh wow. That's cool.
Yeah,
Where'd you find this information?
Bed dragon wormling.
Huh. Is that like homebrew online or something?
Yeah, I found it online.
That's cool.
There was what was supposed to happen is after he thunderwaved you, he was going to jump on the bed so he could roam around the room on the dragon and ride it while attacking you from the thing. But the turn order was such that he was never going to be able to get back to the bed because the turn order, like the dragon always went first and he went at the end, and there were always you guys in the middle. But I did want to see that happen just to see what would have happened. Nobody died also, so well done on that. So well done on keeping each other alive and not dying. So you got a bunch of experience points today.
Ooh. Instead of having it have a imposing presence ability or whatever, frightening presence, I would have given it a thing where someone has to make a wisdom save or they're charmed by it and they're compelled to go sleep on the bed.
Yeah, well the Mouther creature changes the ground beneath it so that the ground is difficult to walk on, and you kept passing all your checks. So he was gonna, make it much more difficult, but your characters are actually pretty good today. Just keeping their balance, I guess you can say.
Oh yeah, and kudos to Emir. He got blinded, but still got an attack points out of that. I was
he couldn't see, and he hit him for like 12 hit points or something.
Was the gibbering mouther previously a person or previously like a piece of furniture?
Why not both?
I guess it was previously a piece of furniture. I guess it doesn't matter that I tell you that. It was previously a piece of furniture. It was not a friend of Finniture.
Okay, that would have been fucked up.
If it was furniture?
If a person got turned into a gibbering mouther?
Yeah, that'd be awful.
Yeah.
And he's dead.
Well, okay, dying. If that was a person, dying would probably have been good.
Happy holidays. Good game today.
Yeah, it was nice playing.
Good game today.